Carol, what's good?
Peace.
What up, Red?
Peace, Red.
Brandy. Hello, daughter.
Hey, daughter.
40 Shades of Villa Beckford.
Yes.
All I needed to see was our Villa Beckford. We might as well come in the building now. That's all we needed to see was her.
She set the atmosphere for me now. I'm good, y'all. I got my mentor in here. And my friend.
Yo,
what's up?
oh man.
You know, y'all, we got to tell y'all a little bit about this. But we got to vibe for a minute because it was a little rough for the past 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Peace. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in here.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yeah. Hey. Man. What up?
Wow.
Okay. What had happened was we kind of didn't know what we was doing. This is like our second attempt.
Right.
Or I should say a second overall live joint period. And we did I ain't gonna say a quick setup. I mean, I took my time and did what I had to do to get everything set up, but I didn't realize we were under another email address. So then once we got all of that situated, well, first we couldn't figure out why the mic wasn't working.
Right.
After about 15 minutes, I realized I had my gain all the way down.
Peace, lock, and power.
So that was one. Then the email situation.
My
And
goodness.
then we actually went live a few times, but I forgot that in the beginning of setting up the StreamYard, I still had it on private. So even though we did hit the live button, no one was coming in and we couldn't figure out why. And then I had to remember
Yes.
bro, you never even set the joint up. So
way too fly in the building.
My fault.
Peace, boo.
But
We
what's
needed
good?
you over here helping us with this live.
Oh man, you talking about dangling. Shucks.
Yes. But you know what? Things happen, technical difficulties. It is what it is. You gotta keep rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. I just want to make sure my joint is off so we can look at yours. Yes.
Beauty and the Beast in the house.
Hey, Beast, appreciate the call, bro. Beauty and the Beast called me and said, bro, when you going live? And I was like, dog, I'm trying to get it together now.
Right.
So yeah, appreciate your patience too, bro. 40 Shades, Beauty and the Beast is in here.
Lock and Power.
Randy Smith.
Red.
What up, Red?
Lock and Power in here too.
Yeah, man. So we on dangle mode. We actually are still home. Obviously, this ain't the truck and it ain't a green screen.
I ain't mad.
No. Why would you be? But we definitely gonna be getting out of here tomorrow, man. We've been home for a few days now, a few weeks now. So it's about time to go. But I actually was gonna try to be gone like 2 days ago, but just kept pushing it back. And that's something that we want to build on today, is just the fact that in trucking, the longer you stay, for real, in anything, but the longer you stay home, the harder it is to leave. You know what I'm saying? I think the people at home start to get more used to you being there. Yep. And honestly, you start to get more used to being there, especially when you don't have to work on a day-to-day basis while you're at home.
Right.
So it's like you literally get to just wake up and do what you want to do throughout the day, and then just go to bed at night, like no nothing
pressures
on you. Yeah. So it's a smooth feeling. It's a easy feeling. So it's like, man, to literally come out of this comfort zone, to get back in the box and get back out on the road. And although that's a comfort zone.
Right. It is. It's almost like when we're home, we get rest, but we get a lot of rest soon as we get in the truck, because that's where we spend the most of our time.
Right.
So it's almost like that's home. So as soon as we come off the road, it's like, okay.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Then when we get in the truck, it's a whole different
type of.
Yeah, so it's a little weird, but
we were talking on IG Live earlier, just about, we can tell with Chippy, he gets a lot more relaxed when he's in the truck. Like he really knows the difference. You know what I mean?
right.
Let me try to figure that out. Do that.
Yeah, so he knows, like, okay, like when Chippy comes back on the truck after we're home, he literally gets up on the bed and he sleeps the whole time.
How do I copy this?
Hold on a second, I gotta take care of something, y'all. Let me do it.
Because I'm borderline.
See how we adjusting,
savvy.
y'all, trying to figure this thing out as we go. But yeah,
So
Chip will get in the bed.
You can't tell me how to copy this.
Double tap it.
The bar itself or the words?
The word. Just the bar in the box. Double tap it. Nope. Double tap it again. No.
Hey man, I'm tapping, man.
Let me do it. There you go.
Oh, okay.
All right, now slide it over.
What do you mean?
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Slide it over like that. Click there. Copy.
And then paste it in there.
There you go. We coming here.
I guess this is a way for us to paste it on the, you didn't paste it. Bro.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
You didn't paste it, bro.
I'm about to paste it.
You don't know how to paste it right here? There. Paste it there.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Man, I'm a trucker, bro.
You get on my nerves.
You know what I'm saying? The computer thing, I'm slow to it. Whoa. Is that Gold Phoenix? Oh, bro. I swear to you, I'm so appreciative that you just did that. You sent $100, you sent $99 to the Cash App, bro. I mean, to what's the YouTube thing? When people send money, I can't think of the name of it right now. What is it called when they super chat? I definitely appreciate the super chat, bro. Like without question, Ray David, we definitely appreciate that super chat. Also, if you look at the bottom of the screen, scrolling across, it shows our new Married to the Miles Cash App on there. So that's going to be $MTTM fam, MTTMFAM. Married to the Miles fam is the new Cash App, or is the Cash App. So that's running at the bottom of the screen. But at the same time, I will never be disrespectful to any super chat donation. So Gold Phoenix, aka 00 Savage, we definitely appreciate you, bro. Ray David, you already know what it is. We already appreciate you. Definitely way up there in Canada. So yeah, we definitely appreciate any form of donation or love offering.
Right. Yes.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So if we put that in the comment joint, it can be copied and put in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So via phone. So I'm assuming I can just go into the StreamYard
Look,
stream,
y'all,
right?
we working the same time. We doing this.
It's all new. This is a kickoff for us, man. This is Married to the Miles live.
I'm telling you,
it ain't
no holds bar, because it is what it is.
But I done seen plenty live feeds that ain't one look like this.
Right. Lee Davis said Ja Rule and
what up, my baby? I'll Ja Rule for you, bro. What you want me to do?
Tell you.
Crazy. Hit the invite button.
Pin the comments.
So invite is on the screen. See, I be needing y'all help, brother.
All right.
So the stream y'all joint already there.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. We figuring this thing out.
Okay, so I hit the invite button. I'm looking at that. Am I copying the clipboard? Email, mail, messenger. Man, y'all got
this
me
is
bugging.
This is podcast 101.
Yeah.
Live.
I'm serious as a heart attack. You are so right. This is super duper podcast 101.
Hey, sure. I just want to give a shout out to my baby and this banner he got down here. You know, y'all, he did this all by himself. You hear me? Beast mode. Beast mode.
I stayed up all night long just trying to figure out how to do this overlay stuff. Like I literally was scrambling with it. So y'all better look at it and like it and appreciate it. Because I want to say we the first ones with this, right? Like out of our circle, are we the first with something like that on the screen?
Go back in there for me.
Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Because the whole team, we about to go crazy though. Like I don't really know if people really understand the magnitude, you know,
Right.
what I mean, of what we're about to do as a collective. You know, a lot of people probably thought, you know, we were down and out and probably wrote a lot of people off. But all I can tell you is you better ball up your paper, throw away your pens, because we're far from being written off. You know, as a team, I think we're stronger. You know, so
well, I think in trucking in general,
that.
we just need to collectively know how to be able to push each other forward in whatever we're doing. And when you got a solid team, you know, you gotta protect that.
Right. So that's I mean, that's the whole thing that we're doing is
TV waiting.
You know what, bro? I seen that.
Let me see who all is in here.
Hey, Beezy, you in the queue. I got you. You in the queue. That's how he be doing, people. You in the queue, I got you.
I appreciate all y'all coming over here. I'm gonna tell you, we started working on this at like 7. We ate like a little bit of food.
You in the queue, bruh.
We ate some at like 7 o'clock, and then we've been down here hustling ever since, getting this straight.
I didn't get a chance to shave again. I wanted to shave and be clean for y'all, you know what I mean? And play my part. I'm up to John Scruff McDuck.
That's all right. We're gonna be Scruff McDuck when we get back on the truck.
Oh yeah, because it's time to go.
That's
where my bro at, man?
Yo.
The original. Yo,
hey,
you was in the queue. Sorry, you were in the queue.
Listen. You don't leave the guru picker in the queue, dog. Where they do that at, bro?
I'm telling you.
My apologies.
I'm calling in. I'm like, damn,
you.
I'm sitting in the waiting room and shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I ain't gonna talk to y'all, John, dog. I'm sorry. Let me get that right.
Algorithms, bro. Algorithms,
right,
bro.
And y'all subs is goody two shoe lovey dovey type cats. So I ain't even gonna come in here being.
Hey, that's right.
Don't be doing our people
hey,
like
that's
that.
Right. That's right. We grown folks over here. We 40 plus over here, man.
No, you
we
didn't
survived.
say
hey, we all survived the Reagan era.
I feel you. All that weak knees.
So we done been through the chaos. Yeah, we done been through the chaos. We smooth listening, Al Green.
I'm telling
that's
you.
how we can do our thing.
No, what's the guy you don't like every time I play him? What is his name? Kim.
Weird girl.
Yeah, he actually got some hard shit though. Kim, he got some hard stuff.
Yeah, he do. I can't front. But he just say, girl, too doggone much for me, man. But what's good, bro? Where you at, fam?
Man, you know I'm on the lows because everybody trying to get the big Beezy, dog. So I gotta stay on the low. Right now, I'm in Canada right now, chilling with Drake. You feel me?
Yeah, tell him I said what's up over you all day.
You already know what it is. About to lay some tracks, man. But what's the deal, man? I'm on your show. You never got to interview me, so you might as well go and get it out the way.
I have not. I'm trying to think.
I might have to come over here and handle some business while he do this, because I don't know what kind of questions you got for TB.
Well, you know he's a very misunderstood person.
I'm gonna step over here for a second.
I think so. Shucks, the only thing I can think of, to be honest and direct.
I got a lot of ops in your freaking chat, boy. Don't the guys, hey.
So you got a lot of ops.
I got a lot of ops in the chat, bro. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Oh, somebody say you hating. Okay.
I answer anything, man. Get messy, bro. Don't be scared of it.
All right, check this out. I think I asked you this the other day, but I'm gonna do it in front of the public.
Yeah.
Did you call us broke?
Did I call you broke?
I want to know. I wonder, do people want to know that? At some point, did you speak and call everybody in the WOW network when you spoke that? Did you call everybody broke?
No. What I said was I spent 9 bands and nobody else had it to spend. Nobody else had it. Now, what I meant by that, where I was, I'm in the middle of my rant at the time, so I don't have time to super explain everything I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going freestyling, I do the freestyle thing. So what I
Right.
said was, I spend 9 bands, ain't nobody else have it. Well, that means it's like have it to spend.
Right.
So people could definitely have 60 grand in the pocket, but they're not about to drop 9 bands on a dream that's not theirs. You,
Facts.
you ever remember your old man saying, "I ain't just got money to spend"?
Yeah. Or I remember saying, "Mom, can I have some money?" And she says, "No, I ain't got no money to give you, or I ain't got no money for you." But then you see your $20 in her wallet, and you say, "Mom, I thought you said you ain't had no money." And she said, "I ain't said I didn't have no money. I didn't have no money for you." Like that's the
Exactly.
difference. So it's not about who had what. It was about, like you said, who had what that they were willing to give and be without and
And
not get nothing in return directly.
and the contracts on WoW wasn't drawn up yet, so it was no understanding of the distribution of profits from WoW. So it was not the time to be people to be putting money into something when they don't know how they're gonna get paid. So I figured, if I'm doing this, I need to pay for everything. So I did. That's all it
Mm.
was. And the only reason why I spoke about that, it was because it was making, a couple of, which I know they in here, kill yourself. But the only a couple of people that was talking about it, 'cause they had no money, they was talking about
Okay.
it because they was trying to prove that I was spending money on another individual. When really, since they close on the team, I was giving my card out for things to go be bought. So it's like, yo, we need more. We need food. We need a light.
Mm-hmm.
We need supplies. I pulled a card off as the big dog, and my card was going to go get spent to get these things. That's all it was. I'd have handed it to you. I handed it to Vine, whoever was making the run.
Right.
So they
Yeah, I
try to
remember.
make it seem like I would just get it out on somebody and they went and got themselves something. When true, they came back with memory cards and stuff. Like,
I
what the
remember.
fuck? So it was just used and misunderstood as an attack scheme on this other innocent individual. That's all it was. And then other people that probably was around that was broke, they
Mm.
freaking got in they panty bunch and they vagina start aching because they ain't had no money.
I feel you.
When I paid for them to come, paid for their hotel, paid for their food, I'll leave that alone.
See, and that's literally what I remember, because I always was like, or would hear, because I've never spoke on any of this stuff publicly, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if we're gonna build on it, we can build on it.
Well, lay it out. That's what
I
it's for.
remember, I remember uh, that whole scenario. I remember not being asked to do, or what I mean, to have to pay or none of that kind of stuff. I knew this was your whole vision. We were there in support of you. So it wasn't about what we would
And
get
it was
in
my birthday
return.
too.
Yes, it wasn't about what we would get in return. It wasn't any of that. It was about, one, meeting a lot of creators that we had respect for, because all of us were kind of interacting with one another, but
But
had never really met in the physical. You know what I'm saying?
fact,
So it was, one, a great retreat for a bunch of creators to get together and just see what the chemistry would be, to see, just what could be created. Now, you had an idea of things that you wanted to do prior to the fact. So your
right?
camera people, you flew them in. You flew in your audio
Come on
guy.
now,
Like,
speak
I know
and
the
paid
type
them.
of bread you put out, but people was always like, well, yeah, like you just was like, we were all a part of something, but you were controlling it in that sense. And to me, it was never like that, or even about that. Like, if I was involved in it to that degree, when it came to us being in Atlanta, like, I have people in the A. So if it was money that we were spending, I would have said, hey, TB, time out on flying the camera man in from DC. I know
Bingo.
people are already in the A that can do this.
Right.
TB, time out on renting out a studio. I know some people that's down in the A that do the music thing and do studio stuff. So let me check with a few people and see if they got some type of film, a camera studio that we could possibly get for maybe cheaper than what you paid for that one.
Yeah.
You ain't got a fly guy, a sound guy out here, bro. You know what I mean? I got people in the A that's do the music stuff. I can find some of that stuff. You might ain't got to put out that type of bread, but that wasn't information that we were privileged to.
It
You know what I
was
mean? You
the
did what you
main
needed to do to
the,
bring your creation to life.
the main thing about it was that the thing about it was I was experimenting. So
Facts.
I'm not. You gotta understand. If you understand how business works, you got to
Mhm.
have a legit plan, and everything has to be laid out. I didn't have that, so I'm not gonna take nobody else's money, and I don't have a plan. Now I burn mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I take everybody else's money and don't have a plan, that's kind of crappy, dog. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm
Right.
gonna just go and I do it, and not to mention that when you take other people's money, you gotta hear their mouth, and I don't like hearing nobody's mouth.
Right.
So
You
I look
gotta
at it
you
like
gotta
if
yeah.
I'm gonna be the boss dude, I need to spend my money.
Right. I agree 100%. You don't need
So
nobody's input, ideas, or
they
none of
don't.
that when you putting out the bread. So,
When
like I
you
said, we
putting
were
out the
all
bread,
there
is I'm
in
still
support.
doing to
My fault. Go ahead, fam.
facts.
Yeah. So
As
we
I'm
were
still
all
doing
there.
to this day for the things that I'm trying to do. If you really want to do something, you got to put your money up. You know, I'm a Dame Dash disciple. You hear me? I listen to what he say. Like he said, I could have a bunch of more money, but I've always put my money into something else, which I'm always doing. You know what I mean? That's why when cats be
Reinvest in
asking me, "Ah,
self.
TV, why you ain't got 100 million by now?" Hey, first of all, if you a real owner op or at least know that trucks break down and go down, you ain't about to have a bunch of money like that. Plus, on top of that, I'm taking my money from trucking and I'm putting it into other stuff. So
Right.
I'm not just sitting on a bunch of money just to drive around in Denali's and act like I'm the man. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do other things.
That's a fact. That's a big
Scared money
fact.
don't make
That's
money, dog. Period.
you got to reinvest in self. That's the only way. Like until you fully believe in your dream and you fully, put your all into something, you can never expect other people to go harder, like you said, for your vision than you do.
Yeah.
You got to be the one that take all the shots and just deal with it all, like in the grand scheme of it. Like there's no other way around it. If it's your bread you putting up, if it's successful, that's your flag. That's your, you know what I mean? You raise that flag, but if it catch an L with it, you eat that too. And you were willing to do both. And to be honest with you, I know you caught an L. I knew you had to
They
eat that.
Yeah, because I didn't get none of the fouls. I didn't get
None
none of
of
the
it.
fouls
Right. So we shot you.
because
You literally booked a whole studio
the,
for a day,
the
flew individuals in the whole 9 yards, did all this shooting,
because of
and you
the
got
snakes
nothing in
that
return.
was in the pen.
They're joint breaking up, bro. BZ. I think TB might have lost his signal. I know he out here on the road getting
Can
Bees, you there?
you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. Well, I just got my little signal back. You know how I be out here. But
That's the
what I was
AT&T,
saying was
man. You should have kept your Verizon, bro.
I still got the Verizon for real, but that's a whole other conversation. You know what I'm saying? You can have different screens. You feel me? But I'll put you on that later. But what I'm saying
Okay.
is, they get to the people, then they didn't give me the files, and it was like a whole cake being baked for me. I was in a den of snakes damn near. So
Mm,
it just messed everything up. So when people come to me now and be like, "Well, A, why you gotta charge me?" and B, why can't I get next to you? Is because, bro, it never works out when I get next to people. They end up hating me. So it's like, why I'm gonna
mm.
do that anymore? It's not beneficial.
I love the charging aspect of what it is that you're doing. Like I can completely and fully respect the way in which you've transitioned your channel, the way in which you've been able to deflect and just stay clear of a lot of negative stuff. And you've been doing this for a while now. Like this ain't nothing new. I don't know if people have realized that, but even when you did your Badlands and you kind of just got
That
out
was
of
a
the
start.
normal circles of travel, you've been altering, your future endeavors for a while now. Like, so we who are close to you that can see and that see your moves, we see the changes. Like it's super clear to me. Like others it may fly over a lot of people's head that don't pay real attention. But for, like I said, for those that are in your circumference like that, we really see a lot of the changes you've made, the overall growth you've made, period. So, I mean, somebody like me, I fully respect it, bro. The whole, because you're not charging to view. You know what I mean? Anybody can come into to your Burning Mile show and peep the
Right.
show, enjoy the content, laugh, all of that. But when it comes to you inserting yourself in the show, having an opinion on a topic, or even altering the topic, like when you want to be a part of the show and affect the show in some kind of way, that's a financial obligation you have to make in order to do that.
Not
You
to,
know
not
what I
to
mean?
mention, not to mention that every time they come in, what they do, they put their YouTube in the bottom of their box.
Facts.
You feel me? And they doing, and or they'll say, "Oh man, well this is how they slide it in." Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I do on my YouTube channel. Now
Right, right.
they're trying to, tell the people that, hey, this is my YouTube. My thing is, I ain't hating on that, but at the same
Right.
time, it's a cost because I come from the bottom in the mud. You understand?
Hmm.
So I remember when dudes with 10,000 subs didn't even talk to dudes with 5,000 subs,
That's a fact. That's a fact. I
let
can remember.
alone a dude with 100 subs getting on a channel with 80,000 subs.
Yeah. See, I can remember in the beginning of my even toying with YouTube, period. In a certain way, I would almost be intimidated by a creator with a mass amount of subs, like, because I always thought that's how that they would look at me as peon, like, you know, I'm belittled by them. You know what I mean? Like I'm
And
less
that's how
than.
they look
So
at you.
I kind of thought that people would look at me that way. So I definitely always stayed in my lane when it came to my YouTube content, and just, you know, how in depth we go with our YouTube, because I was always feeling like, based on what my numbers is, will determine who wants to see me or who will respect what I have to say. You know, so if you don't have a gang of subs, you know, what you have to say or your opinion is still, you know, it still has value to it. But you would assume that people wouldn't, you know, be drawn to you based on what your sub count is. But I never turned my sub count off, because I always felt like, you know, I want
That
people
shit
to see me
corny.
grow.
That
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
corny.
Not
That's what
knowing
dudes.
what somebody has.
That's what dudes do to trick you into subbing.
Hmm.
Because the next, listen, bro, I know all the hustles on YouTube because I understand the back end of it. Me and Lowe reached out to people when we was at 3,000 subs, and they told us, "Oh, well, that ain't how it works. Big YouTubers don't help small YouTubers." That's what they said verbatim. On top, what a person will do
Wow.
is they will hide their subs and pay for views through these websites and pay for likes, which will make you be like, "Oh, well, this person is popping, so I'm gonna deal with them." That's because a lot of these people, if you go to Instagram, they'll pay for followers and then they'll start selling classes.
Right.
And that's what they do. That's what the body molding chicks do. They'll go get plastic surgery, pay for followers, wear a waist trainer, and then sell you a workout plan when they didn't even work out to get to that. It's a hustle.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people definitely just walk around blinded and are easily led in the wrong direction, and hard to lead in the right. So it's a lot of people out here that's just going through life being guided by individuals that is only out for self. Like you said, some of those people that's doing some of that, they're not interested in your real overall health, or
Megatron.
you eating healthy and all of that. It's all a money grab for them. Whether they can get
That's
you to buy their product or whatever, they just want you to buy into whatever it is that they're doing. So
and
whatever they got to do to make that happen,
the
they'll
fact
do that.
is, I don't have nothing to sell. I don't have a class for you to buy. I don't
Hmm.
have, I got mugs and stuff, but people like Ray David, they like to buy mugs and stuff like that. They be asking for those
Shout out
things.
to
So
Ray.
shout out to Ray all day, the best supporter in the planet. But
Facts.
I don't have these get rich quick schemes to sell. I don't have these get your health right things to sell. I don't have those things, and I'm not interested in selling that to my people. I push Dean because I've done the class and it worked for me. So it's like, yo, I'm not gonna hold this in the vest. I'm gonna put it out to everybody else so they can go get funding and business credit and build their regular credit up. And if they can follow the class, I feel like this stuff works.
Mm-hmm.
But if you understand how many things are in my email that I should be selling to y'all, it's crazy, bro.
Well, I'm
Backup
more than sure.
cameras,
I
stuff
got one
like
of them on
that.
my truck already. I'm just saying though.
Everybody ain't rich like you, but I'm just saying like other people
I'm
that
just saying, man.
that may not be as fortunate to get that type of stuff. I could be
Yeah.
selling that to y'all trying to get a piece. I could have been cashed out on my site in many ways if I was gonna sell out for real.
Right. Because there's like a Kelly Blue Book when it comes to YouTube or just social media
Yes, it is.
presence. Correct?
Yes, it is. And mine is my Kelly Blue Book is 300 for shout outs, dedicated videos, 1200 to 1600. That's how much it costs to be on my show, according to the industry, not me.
Right. So when you do things for individuals or when put the masses on to certain people or just speak on people or even doing what you're doing right now, even being on here,
Yep.
like there's a monetary aspect to that that's already laid out that you're just not following
Yeah, I'm not
purposely.
following, but I'm not following for a couple of reasons. Number two, the person that I'm putting on, I'm interested in gaining a relationship with that person because there's something in them that I like. Or number two, I'm just doing it for the love. Like I just never thought of charging people a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you want to get on here? I'm live. Send me
Mm-hmm.
$20.
Right.
That's like a lunch. That ain't nothing, bro, compared to what they saying. And when you get on, I can't control what you say. You could say all your links. I don't care. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like with your boy Roscoe Green. Y'all go sub to Roscoe Green. He was like, oh, I want to push my channel. So I was like, yo, send me a couple $100, man. I do a whole hour just talking about you. He did it, went from 100 to 200 subs, still getting more. And he was happy with the product. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted to do. He's like, I want to push my channel on a big channel. I wish I knew a person with 500,000 subs that I can give 1,000 to. And I would pay to
Hmm.
go on there right now.
Facts. I definitely agree with that.
I'll
Because
go on there right now.
anybody that can get their self in front of, you have 80,000 people subscribe to you. Now we all know that 80,000 people don't sit and watch your videos, or at least not the same video. So and then I heard you speak before of, people who followed you in the beginning of your trucking career, or people that got into trucking throughout your trucking career. For the most part, I know that when it get rough out here on this road, a lot of people tuck tail and hardtail.
Yeah, they go
So a
home.
lot of the truckers or individuals that followed you possibly aren't even driving trucks anymore. So they're not even in this realm any longer. So the interest in trucking or what Trucker Brown is doing today, they're not, because trucking isn't
Yeah, they're
even a
not.
part of their world. But most people ain't going and purging their phone and unsubscribing from folks. I mean, I got people that
No.
I'm following right now that I don't even watch. I don't even know how I'm following them, but some kind of way it happened.
But at the same time, these people come in and out the industry. So I get people who come and be like, "Man, I ain't watched your video in 5 years," and then they come back and then they watch like 30 videos. So what it is like
Mm-hmm.
it's holding the customer for later, and they will definitely come back eventually. Once they get back in the truck, the first thing they're gonna do is be like, "All right, let me go see what these fools been doing," and they're gonna run through and see what's going on. Not to mention it's market share. So it's easier for me to rank at the top of the list because of how much real estate I have in the topic. So even
Mm.
if you get on my joint, you gonna get on the top of my 80,000, but you also get that 63% of people who watch me and don't sub, and you get the fact that I rank on the top of the 300,000 people who search trucking every day. So like I
Right.
said, it's deeper than rap. You got to understand the numbers in the background of what's going on, and you never know when something's going to pick up and go viral. So it's one of them situations that if you're doing this trying to understand the game, which some people ain't, they say I'm doing it just for the love, which is stupid. But when someone come in and say I'm trying to understand the game and learn it, you have to study what you're doing, and most people are not studying what they're doing. So they'll come on here and say, well, man, I just do it for the love to help people. Yeah, that's nice. But Google is trying to make money off you, and they are.
Yeah.
So
There's no question. Google is well, I'm not gonna say Google is, because I think I've heard YouTube is, but that's like the largest search engine
no, Google
that
is the
there is.
largest search engine on the
Google
planet.
is, because
Yeah, but
Google is YouTube.
Yeah, Google. They Google acquired YouTube, and now when you type it into YouTube, you're technically typing in Google. That's why if someone goes to Google and type in trucker, I'm gonna pop up.
Okay.
So there's
And you do.
nowhere, yeah, and there's nowhere you gonna go, Instagram, Google, anywhere, and type in trucker, you're not gonna see me. That's because
Smitty, I see you, bro.
it affects it.
Part stuff. I'm gonna bring Smith in here right quick, man. Let's get this 3-headed Voltron together right quick. Smitty, where you at, brah?
What's happening? How you living, man?
Hey man, I'm cooling, man. Living the dream, still on home time, man. You know,
Living that
eating
good.
good.
Life,
Just had a little Olive Garden tonight.
Okay.
So you know, I'm
living
cooling.
that good life.
What TB shouldn't? He should have had his one meal already.
Good life.
TB, you had your one meal yet?
No, actually, I haven't. I had some grapes because I've been running to try and get my, the new division I'm in. I'm trying to get set up with that, so I haven't got time to eat. But
Okay,
I'm about to
so
go.
for the masses,
go to the Ritz Carlton, and I'll probably get some.
so for the masses of people that,
TB?
I'm
see, look, for the masses of people that don't know, I think D-Raj put a challenge out for a lot of us on a 40-day. I think he's doing a 40-day liquid fast, correct?
Yeah, I ain't doing it. Yep.
I think we're gonna do the liquid joint too once we get back out on the road. While I'm at home, I can't fade it, but on the road, I can make that happen because we're gonna be gone until Christmas. So I think I can swing that. Smitty, are you involved in this fasting at all?
I do from time to time, man, because it's better for me to do that on the road than actually try to eat better. Because it just eases me to do that to, get me like 6, 7 smoothies, put them in the refrigerator, and then hit one of those once a day, plus all my water. So once I do all that, I don't got to worry about going to the truck stop or getting a salad or doing certain things. I pop me a smoothie down with all my ingredients, do a few push-ups, do a few sit-ups, boom, I'm good for the day. Now, every now and then, I may cheat, get some sugar, candy bar, whatever it is, because I'm not perfect. But, yeah, man. Now, 40 days, I don't know. I've done 10 before, but I don't know about 40. I don't know about that.
We've agreed to it. I mean, it's not going to be 40 now because I guess y'all started it a few days ago. We haven't started ours yet. But, yeah, once we hit the road, man, we definitely going to go full speed ahead with it. We did it earlier this year. I don't even know if we called it. I think we just more so like on a fruit vegetable joint. It wasn't so much per se strictly liquid, but we went without any meats, sodas, anything other than fruits and veggies. We didn't consume it.
Now, how long y'all going without the sweet meat? That's the question. Can you do a 30-day sweet meat fast?
You mean take a 30-day fast from my wife?
Sweet meat.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, sweet meat fast. 30-day sweet meat fast.
And what would I gain from this?
Mental. Let me do a deep.
That's my question.
Mental. What do you call that? Mental discipline is what D-Raj called it.
Mental discipline, and that's the only way to achieve that is keeping myself away from my woman. Is there any way I can be mentally disciplined that doesn't involve my boy down there? Yeah.
Now, on a true fact, I've done this a few times, and it has helped me with mental discipline. But I was not in a marriage or nothing like that, and I had to do it because I was slipping, so I needed to get myself together. But other than that,
I can respect that. Yeah. But I mean, and for real, I make him pull it off. The one you have to worry about is her.
Because a lot of people don't understand.
Can she get enough of me? No. She can't get enough of me, bro. So can she go 30 days without me? She turns to Pookie, bro.
Wow. He's talking reckless right now.
Baby, come on back here.
It's calling me.
He's talking reckless, bro.
It's calling me, man. It's calling. That's what she gonna do. She gonna be tapping me on my shoulder while I'm driving the truck. Like, it's calling me, baby. It's calling me. And I'll be like, yo, baby, we fasting. I'm going for mental fortitude. This is mental fortitude, woman. Get back behind that curtain.
Hey.
I don't know about that, bro.
but
I don't know if I can withstand the temptations that she's going to put on me,
well, listen,
because I'm just a mere man,
because
man.
you know Eve brought old boy the apple, so that's a fact.
Hey, they've been bringing us down for a long time.
Try it.
Hey, you can't speak unless you're in front of this camera right now.
Exactly. So I'm trying to sideline it.
No side. Yeah, no sidelining.
Trying to sideline.
You come amongst the people and speak.
Okay.
That's right.
I mean, I don't think people. You should do what you think. Whenever you have a problem that's imbalanced, you should learn how to learn abstinence in that problem, whether it's drinking, food, sex. A lot of people need to fast from spending money, and they need. It's whatever they need to get in check.
Bro, I just told you we've been home for like over 2 weeks now.
How much you spent?
I gotta get the hell out of here, man.
How much you spent? Give me a round.
I got to, bro.
Give me a round number. What you spend?
Give me a roundabout number what we spent since we've been home.
Yeah.
And we talking honestly, right?
Hey.
Honest number, round.
Hey.
Is that Hayes saying hey, look here, woman.
Hey,
get him in check.
Hey.
Get him in check.
Hey,
to be honest,
we don't talk about numbers. We never
we don't talk about numbers what we make, but I can say
he talking about what he spent.
What a home time
spent a
visit.
Bunch of money. That's why she don't want to say it.
What a good home time visit.
A
good home time visit and making sure everyone enjoys themselves. That the time that we spend is positive and really effective, and just overall living the way we like to live, and just benefiting from our labor, and just taking in the fruits of our labor. I would say what day we got here? Your birthday was the 21st. No, my daughter's birthday was the 21st. We got here the 19th. We got here at least a day before we picked Kai up, right? We got here like a Thursday. Her birthday was we got here that weekend.
No, we got here on the 15th or the 16th, because we told everybody we was gonna be here on the 16th.
Okay, so we literally talking a solid 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks in a day.
Hey sis, I see you in here. Tia.
Honestly, TB, I think we spent about $5,000.
That's about right.
Maybe more.
You're right, sis.
Like she gonna cuss. She's pissed off right now.
That's not bad.
It's not, and I'm tripping off the fact. Like right now, if I say this, it's gonna get her pulse rate up, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We just turned in a rental car today that we had for about 10 or 11 days.
That's $1,200.
Bro, how much was it, babe?
17.
Listen,
17.
Told you. That's because y'all got something.
And I was done. I was done. Do you hear me? When that lady said that, I was like, no, you need to check that again, because I know.
I was like, no, that's
we did not do that.
What y'all rent?
Yeah, we did.
I don't do that kind of stuff.
A basic Equinox, Chevy Equinox.
Oh, y'all
we wasn't even riding around with nothing sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, right. I like, if I'm at home, I want to move like I want to move. Like, we own cars technically. I have 3 automobiles that are in my name right now, but they're not my cars. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Our daughters have these cars, so she and I technically don't own a car that we drive. Just because we're gone as much as we're gone, to me, it kind of don't make sense. But once you drop $1,700 on a rental, it's like, man.
Now you see why I left the money. Now you see why I left the car with the X, because I was gone, man. I ain't gonna bring it up. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, no.
But that's how it goes. Him the last time we was home, we did that, and I was like, we're not doing that this time.
So the whole objective is to possibly get a bucket.
Trying to hate on my man's fun, bro. He trying to ball out. Look, this what
I have goals.
This what you do next time. You go back, get a Lima Bean Escalade. I'll spend 3 rats on it.
Fact. And I was this close to getting a little Jag truck.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
A Jaguar truck. But I changed my mind, so that probably would have been $2,700.
We don't need none of that.
What you say, Smitty? I heard you say something.
I drive a Ford Focus. I don't have a problem.
I hear you. Y'all pay $1,700.
I don't.
12 days.
Smitty, can you stop saying it, please?
It might have been closer. It might have been 14, 15 days. But yeah, it was about.
Look though, I just wasn't like in Florida, and I got a truck for 2 weeks for $668.
That's because he ain't go in under me.
No,
What?
that ain't. Well,
What that mean?
I think she's talking about. We didn't
Because
even.
I get the discount.
We didn't even go to Enterprise.
No, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I went to Hertz.
Right. Why?
Why are you
Because they
blaming
had-
Mo all the time? Mo, don't let her blame
That's
you down.
right.
That's why I don't talk money.
Y'all about to get it.
So, yeah, that's what
I do the money.
We
Me, me,
spent
me.
we spent 17 for about that 2 weeks. I think it might have been. I think the car was 80, close to 80 a day, and then I had the coverage on it and all of that.
But
So
y'all deserve the
y'all-
after a few weeks of it,
At the end of the day,
that ain't
y'all
bad.
deserve all that job, man.
Facts.
Y'all out here working.
That's
day
what I
in,
say.
Day out. Crazy nights because y'all doing reefer. So,
Thanks, Smitty, but don't try
man.
to soften it for him.
You ain't stopping it for me. Hey, I make it.
Hey,
So
Mo,
we
you
gonna
better-
we
hey,
gonna
you better
do it
listen.
according to
Mo,
plan.
You better listen to your mom, nigga. Don't get in trouble, bro. Like we don't want you to get in trouble.
Whoa,
Dun, dun.
whoa.
Trying to make sure you
Dun,
all
dun,
right, bro.
dun.
She about to hit that whip. What?
I tried to bring it in a little bit.
I see you, Smith. I appreciate it.
Tried, you know.
I appreciate it.
Yo, I'm trying to call
She'll get
Carlos,
over it.
nigga. Know what's
He
up.
know we got goals though.
She'll get over it. I mean, but it we still the plan is still in motion, so it don't cause us to deviate off the plan. It's just like any woman that's worth her weight to me is going to be attempt to be frugal, attempt to keep things in line. Her whole thing is more forward thinking than me. I'm more so tunnel vision. I'm right here. She's
It's a lot
already
we
down
could
the
have done
line
with
with hers.
$1,700.
I don't never see
See
that.
that?
Like
True.
My thing is this. I keep a couple strings. So what I do is, listen. You can be tight with this string, but this one right here, I'm about to fuck this off.
Yeah, we blowing this.
Yeah.
And-
So
and-
if I'm
and for real, I
You
have-
probably get that a little bit from you too,
But
TV.
I already have a allocated amount in my head when coming on home time. Like I'm already
you know what he
figuring.
gonna blow.
Right. So we right in the realm of what
Well,
I
we didn't
already
do what we
assume.
normally do. We didn't go out and eat out
Right.
a whole lot, and we didn't do some of the things that we normally do. And I had did some shopping
So
online.
I gotta come hang out with y'all on home time so y'all can really spin, dog. See, if I was
For
there,
sure.
we'd have turned up, dog. I'm talking about twin ladies, you know what I'm saying? Go to the
Hey,
big
let's
joint,
get it. Hey,
spend all the money.
I'm ready. I need
You know
that.
what I'm saying? That's I like that. My thing
Hey.
is, see this what hold up, Connor, can you be quiet because it's a man thing we about to talk about real quick. So give me a second real quick.
Hush
See,
woman.
men do something that women don't do. Men what we call splurge. And splurging ain't about what you bought, it's about the feeling.
Hmm.
Sometimes we just need to splurge out, especially you've been running for 3 months at a time. You want to come home and just splurge a little bit. It's like therapy.
That's right. That's what I would tell
So-
anybody that. Like we've been gone, bro. We've been gone since the late part of June, man.
Yeah, we
But
have.
this what we gonna do. This what we gonna do, Mo. You know what I'm saying? We gonna plan the home time. You too, Smitty. We gonna plan the home time. Listen, kinda. I can see you, so you don't gotta look in there and try to listen to what I'm saying. Give me a second, okay? I'm looking at you. You feel me? So this what we gonna do. This what we gonna do, Mo. Me and you and Smitty gonna plan a home time out in Vegas, right?
Let's do it, man.
We all gonna get lamb, Rari's,
Hmm.
all that. We gonna I'm gonna put the budget just for what we gonna do, not for where you put the old ladies and none of that other stuff. They
Right.
gotta spend some other stuff. What we gonna do without them being there is gonna be 7 racks.
Let's get it.
And
I
hey,
want that Phantom. I want them. I want one of them big B's, man. I want to push
listen.
that
I
Bentley.
already got the connect for that. This
Yeah,
what we
them-
gonna call it. We gonna call it a
Get
millionaire for
it,
a
man.
weekend.
That's so easy.
Millionaire for a weekend.
We gonna
I'm
call it.
with that.
We gonna call it. I'm gonna film the whole shit. We gonna call it living like a millionaire for a weekend, and we gonna go to the. We gonna get penthouses, Rolls Royces, and just lay it up.
Nah, we
That's
we
what I'm
we
with.
gonna
That's what I'm
listen to
with.
Ray David. He said go to Fox Rentals,
See,
Fox
Reynolds.
whatever that is.
It's like the snooty Fox, Ray.
See, he from Canada, dog. Ray David don't know what he's talking about. Ray David from Canada. They
Yeah.
most conservative than us.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Ray.
You agreeing to it, Mo?
I'm with it, bro. And now is Smitty gonna be able to come out the side? I don't know, bro. I hear him over there squealing and squealing in his truck seat right now.
Yeah, Smitty probably gonna have to
Oh,
go
my
home,
goodness.
be with the old lady.
You know,
What you say, Smith? I don't
I'm
hear
gonna
you, bro.
come out there and splurge a little bit. I'm gonna splurge a little bit.
No, the number is
Y'all hear
7,000.
me?
You gotta pull 7,000 out the account. Sam Racks.
Oh, man,
Strong.
come on, man.
Hey, look at Connie. Look
Get
at Connie. Look at
something
Connie. Look at Connie. Look at Connie.
Please.
What you looking at?
Look at Connie, yo.
She like, I don't know about that one right there. I don't know about
7 racks.
Sam.
Sam, he got it?
Sam.
Sell.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Sam.
Everybody look
That's
at
a
Connie's
bet, bro.
face when I say something. She be like, wait.
Go ahead. There you go.
She be like, oh,
No.
hell nah.
Connie, can he spend
Mhm.
5?
It depends on what we got going on.
If you would have got the 5G right and the doggone mountain thing, pitch the mountain thing right on the TV show, we could have won some money. We wouldn't have this conversation. But no,
Shit.
Look,
Get it thick.
nobody.
Yeah,
Look,
right
none
there.
of y'all knew what 5G was, so don't even try.
I didn't know either. I'm be
TB,
honest.
did you know?
I knew
I
And
none
know
what
of
is
that.
Montu
I ain't know.
Mount what is it? Mount
Machu
Montu
Picchu.
Picchu.
Yeah.
Who ever heard of that?
I've heard of it. I have. I
I
don't
just
know how,
didn't
but
know
I
how
have.
to do it in the
I wouldn't be
context
able to
of the
tell you what it
question.
was. I looked at it.
I knew what it was.
See,
But even if,
Yeah,
right.
But to show you a picture of it and say, what is this?
yeah, I
Right.
wouldn't know what that is. Though. I wouldn't know that. I didn't. Because I was
I wouldn't
looking
know.
on there, I was going to see, because I was going to blame Thomas. I was like, yo, I'm going to look on here. If she got one of these Jones wrong, I'm blaming her. But then I was like, I don't know I don't know what these answers are. I couldn't even say nothing.
It's hard.
Yeah, I didn't say that either. That's why we didn't feel bad at all, man. She did the best thing she could do. She
Yeah,
answered something. She said an
I
answer.
did. Well, I had to say something. I couldn't just say nothing.
Yeah, but
So
Mo,
it
don't
worked.
you feel like she owe you the 7 racks for us to ball out? Like, she owe you that 7 racks, bro. To ball
Especially
out.
because I mean,
What
hey, the
are
bottom
y'all
line,
doing with 7 racks?
we
Oh!
won't know yet. Won't
We
know
going
yet.
on.
Here we
The
go.
night's
What?
still
Here we
young.
go.
The night
I got
is
a few
still young.
spots. I got a few
Thank you.
Oh.
spots.
Smitty got the whole shit
You
locked
know.
down.
And
I
you
got
know,
a
and you
few
know Smitty,
spots.
Smitty.
and you know that
Smitty.
Smith, but baby, you know Smitty is a good guy. He's
Um,
wholesome.
Smitty
I have a
wholesome.
good rapport
He's
with
not
the
gonna,
wifey.
Smitty will not have us out there
Okay.
reckless.
See, you know Smitty's wifey, so we ain't doing nothing crazy.
I ain't about to do
I'm gonna make
reckless
sure I
stuff.
have
We
a
just
conversation
look.
with
See,
the
look.
wifey.
Smitty gonna have us
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
the
do.
food banks,
I'm not
helping. We're gonna be donating our time and energy. There's homeless shelters we can go and help people at. Like there's a lot of
Don't
things
play
going
on
on in
this
Vegas that we can utilize $21,000 between the three of us
Hey,
to really make a difference in the world, man.
Mo,
Speak
He
on
got
it.
all the
hold
jokes.
on. Mo,
He got all the
Mo and
jokes.
Smitty, I got a question on. Cause I've been
Okay.
dealing in Vegas. Now, okay, everybody look at Connie's face when I push this question. You feel me? I got this joint where we can do the podcast from the strip club.
on the script, pull up on the script.
Shh,
And
that's brilliant,
now,
bro.
peep
That's
game,
brilliant.
peep game. Before she jump in, peep game. I want to explain the whole thing before she jump in because she wants to so bad. Listen, we gonna do it from the strip club, and that way we can interview the strippers on the life of what's going on by having the ambiance. You see what I'm trying to say? So
Because I'm
boom.
curious.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
curious
know
to
how
know.
they live. Like I'm interested in their well-being.
On
I
who
got a
live?
I
On
got a
who
home I
live?
got a homeboy. Anytime we ever been to any strip clubs, I don't know why he want to save. I don't know. But he literally would ask girls like, why are you doing this? Like in the eyes, like he literally trying to get him like why are you doing this? And we sitting there like, bro, like why are you doing that? Like
How you
you
doing
killing it for everybody. You making her think. She
Oh,
going
fucking
back to
alive,
thinking
bro.
about family and
Smitty, you
biblical
down?
stuff. Like, yeah,
You
I
down,
want you
Smitty?
to. I'm looking for you to wild out,
I'm
baby.
trying to figure out why you think
Look,
any
man.
money that's in my household is going to the strip club.
I didn't say
Smitty,
we
Smitty,
gonna
you
spend
down?
no
We ain't
money
got to
there.
anything.
We said
What?
Smitty is going to make sure we go by food banks,
Smitty did not
homeless
say
shelters. We're going to visit the children's hospitals.
Y'all need to stop.
Oh,
I mean,
Mo,
what can we?
Mo.
How can we affect and help society with $21,000 cash money between the three of us?
Exactly.
We
Now,
can
Mo.
put a big dent in poverty in Las Vegas. I mean,
No,
you've
You
been
can
to
get into
Vegas.
real estate.
You've
Do
been to
some
Las
get some
Vegas.
real estate.
We've been to Vegas enough times. You know there's people that need help.
Don't laugh at them 40 shades.
There's people that need help there.
Connie, you got a problem. You got a problem with me, Smitty, and Mo doing the 8-hour podcast from the strip club.
It
This-
don't
this
mean
what
that
it's
we
about.
touching.
About
That's right.
you know what, Smitty? Just because you said that, you
We just-
touching. Just because you
Not
said
Smitty.
that,
Mm-mm.
you
Hey, look,
touching.
Not
I gotta
Smitty.
keep it,
Because you
I
said
gotta
it.
keep it funky.
Okay.
I gotta keep it funky.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it funky.
Right,
I gotta keep
right.
it, you know.
What a wife at?
Not Smitty.
Make sure you
Mm-mm.
let her know next time you coming out live, you make sure she in here.
Don't.
Because we gonna have to tame you. We know we can't tame TB. We can't tame TB.
This,
Oh, but
this-
hold up though.
Here we go. This my problem. This
TB.
my problem. This is my no. See, my situation is 100%. Any chick that I'm gonna deal with, they probably gonna go in there with me. You understand what I'm talking
Exactly.
about? So
But
it's
that ain't what we
enough.
said though.
not this.
That ain't what you
Hold on, let me
said.
finish because you got the
Well, it's all
microphone.
about-
So you both guarding me right now. What I'm saying is this. The trust level. Now we about to get deep. The trust level should be high enough for my boy Mo, who's like a reverend in the streets, to go in here
That's right.
and handle this media business. It ain't got nothing to
Reverend.
do with the boobs and the
Wow.
boobies and all that. That's
No.
not even there.
That's just. I'm not even looking over there.
I ain't looking either. Like, is it even? Those are even titties? I don't even looking.
Stop your
I don't
lie.
even know.
Stop your lie.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you put a pasty on or something?
No.
Please.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, man. Can I get a water, please? Can I get a water, please? With lime? That's all I want.
Oh, wine.
That's right. And I heard the chicken. Oh, we can't eat. I can't eat the chicken wings though, man.
I heard
But I
the
heard the
chicken
chicken
wings.
wings.
I'ma
And the
eat
food
them
is
joints.
slamming.
Bro, listen.
You know what? I'm just trying to figure out how this live went from us talking about health. We supposed to be talking about health to talking about
Trying to
It's
Booty
booty
TB,
shaking.
man.
Booty
Now you gonna
shaking
blame it on
and
me, Paul,
pasty.
We didn't mention that. We didn't mention that. We didn't mention anything about that. We're talking about helping the people of the great city of
He said,
Nevada
I got
and
a
great city of Las
Oh,
Vegas.
I've been to Nevada.
And they
I've
need
been to
help.
Vegas.
There's people that need assistance
Hey,
there, and we can
Mo,
help. We're talking about
Jesus-
3 black men
Jesus talk
in Las
to-
Vegas with $21,000 of cash money on hand.
Mm.
We can make a
Yeah.
huge effect on the people of
This
Vegas,
is a
man.
fact.
Right.
And we got to tip them for talking to us. Like, we can't waste their time and stuff.
Got to.
So,
I'm
Cash App,
here,
gotta put
but
some
I
in the
ain't here
Cash
for
App.
that foolishness because y'all talking some
how we
foolishness.
talking
They gotta put some in
foolishness?
the
Hold
Cash
up. Oh, real quick. Do you understand that your homeboy can pop, and this can be a real legitimate business proposal, bro? Legitimate.
That's what I'm saying.
So you gonna
That's
tell
what I'm
him
saying. You
he
always
can't go
talk about multiple streams of income.
bingo, bro?
You are talking.
So
You do say that all the
peep
time.
game mode. And let's
Okay,
say
then what if I was up there in the strip
Let's-
club?
let's say that the podcast blows, and then Mayweather's strip club says, "I want y'all to do it here so y'all can promote the strip club." That's how it works. So you gotta go in there. You gotta get a
That's how
lap
it works.
dance because it's like it's in the contract and stuff. So you gotta get all that stuff out of
Yeah.
there, and then you Gucci.
It's
I
contractual.
don't have a problem with that.
The
I don't have
lap
a
dance is
problem with that.
contractual.
But the problem I have is because y'all over here thinking that y'all getting away with some that's foolery. I know what y'all up to. Okay.
What are we up to? I'm
See,
confused. Smitty, what are we up to? Smitty, what are we up to?
TB, it's you, but now I know it's Smitty too. Both
I
of
was at,
y'all.
no.
Both
I
of
was at
y'all.
Strip Boil. I'm at a strip boil right now. I ain't got nothing. I ain't hear nothing. I'm right here feeling too. I ain't hear nothing.
I'm holding on tight over here because y'all trying to mess him up.
Listen,
That's what you're
No,
trying to do.
no.
I'm joking.
I don't
I'm
agree.
just joking because I like picking on Connie. But the thing is, it has been presented to me, and so it's probably something I'm gonna end up doing, like with my brother or something like that. But it has
Right.
been presented to me like on the legitimate
D
scale,
Roger here.
and I try to see if D-Raj can go. He won't allow to go neither. So I'm probably gonna do it on my own. But it was presented to me.
I
Don't
got a
try to
question for
take
Connie. I
D
got a
Raj
question
the
for
good
Connie
one
then.
out of all of y'all. D
I got a
Raj is
question
the
for
good
Connie
one.
then. I got
Yeah, shoot that question, Smitty, because I want to shout out some of the people that's in the room, bro. Go ahead and knock
I'm
that
here.
So you saying, no, hear me out. So you saying though, if you were coming there with us, okay? Let's say that we all bring our listen, no. Listen to me now. How about you get your girls for the podcast, and then we have our fellas for the podcast, and we right next to each other. Not saying that you're keeping an eye on us, but in your head you are. But
Baby,
you
send a
know,
link to D-Raj in the chat.
Can we do something like that?
Situation.
You
If
know?
we did it that way, mean the ladies, we in there interviewing, and the men in there interviewing,
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
it would be all right. But see, y'all would be having way too much fun. That's the problem.
Bill?
We got
Okay,
music in the
no work and
background.
y'all having fun. That's what's going on. See, we would know how to work because we going in there with a respectful thoughts. Okay,
Well, what if I was the
y'all
type
not
of,
doing that.
what if I was the type of person, like, I got out of a bad relationship and stuff. So right now, I'm just like trying out the water with different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just
Yeah.
doing different
Trying to
things.
heal.
So
Trying to heal this stuff.
thank you, Mo. Thank you. That's what I'm doing. So when
Out
I
here
go
scarred in the world, man.
to Vegas, I have a friend that I see. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a friend rides with me, and I'm not saying that I'm having sex with these people. I'm saying that I'm chilling and trying out the water. So I may want to go to a strip club. It's really about the ambiance. It ain't about actually touching none of them. You know what I'm saying? Because people chill with me. I just want to be around feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
it.
lying,
right.
TB, because you celibate.
I didn't
You're
say I was
lying.
having sex with them.
And
I
see?
said I wanted. You can't have sex with the stripper.
Right. It's not even lawful.
You could touch
And
him.
then
You could touch him.
TB is celibate. So
Yeah.
Voucher, you
how
know where he
safe?
is.
I mean, he's safe.
Listen. I even peep game. Even when I hang out with chicks, I call them sweetie and baby and all that stuff. That don't mean
Right.
that I'm having sex. That don't mean I'm having sex with them. They just know when I come into town, I be wanting to chill and have some feminine energy. So that's it.
That's right.
That's
It,
innocent.
man. Very.
Nah, ain't nothing innocent about it.
Come on, man. That is not
Anything
true.
dealing with you, TB, is not innocent. Okay? It's not.
But see, this is my
I
problem.
just
You're
want to
not
try
even trying to
And
hear
now you
hear
done
us
messed
out.
up. You done messed up Smitty. You done messed up Smitty.
How
See, I
messed
thought
up Smitty?
Smitty was different.
How you mess me up?
It's
man.
just D-Raj now. D-Raj is the good dude.
D-Raj.
That's it.
D-Rod's the good
Just
dude.
D-Raj.
Bro.
Stop it, bro.
Way too fly. She's still good right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me shout
You
out
probably go to
some
male strip
people real
clubs
quick,
and
man.
everything. You don't know what she be doing.
What?
She looks.
Yes, I do. She my girl. She don't be doing that stuff. We don't do that. Mm-mm.
So y'all don't go to male strip club.
No,
So
I'm not interested.
so let's see this game. If the deal came through where it was like, yo, we need females to do it, and we could send you and a friend, you wouldn't go do it.
No.
The link in the box.
If I did go to strip
D-Raj.
clubs, it would be the ladies. It would not be the men.
Whoa!
I just want to shout. Let's before you even go there. Let me shout out Steffi L. What's happening? She said, "Don't let TB plan nothing no more."
Why it got to be
That's how
all
you
that?
feel?
Right.
Shout out to Brandy Smith. 302 Dre. 302 Dre said the booties.
Thank you, 302. 302, man. Señoritas, my friend.
Look, don't come over here with that foolishness now.
Dumb ass trucker says TB got game.
Thank you.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
If she would just try to hear me out and see the business side of it, it ain't got nothing to do with
That's
the
right.
cheek meat.
Nope.
That's the side
We're
of
not
it,
even
not
looking
no
at
business side. It's the cheek meat side.
We don't even want
Come
that.
on, bro.
Nah.
Who would want that?
Thank you.
Ew.
Ew, that's the.
Please.
Like I'm
That's nasty.
literally almost nauseous thinking about it. Like real talk. Like I don't even want.
I am.
Y'all are funny.
Like for real, the more we talk about it, I almost don't even
Y'all
want to do
are
it anymore.
real
Like it's
funny.
starting to feel a little nauseated.
Hey, thank
Just
you.
the thought of
yeah,
it.
because it's so disgusting and deplorable. Like I would never like. Really.
Yeah,
You know, I was real excited to get amongst all of y'all because of the energy and everything, but y'all starting to make me feel some type of way. I don't know if I want all of y'all together. I don't know if I want all of y'all together.
Okay, hey, gentlemen, let's stand by real quick. Let's stand by really quick. Now, I gotta unplug this earlier.
Hurry up, babe.
I got it.
Make sure it's all
Look,
the
now
way in.
she's scared of
It is.
being out there.
Now she
Whatever.
spoke earlier. I'm gonna bring in the most. I'm bringing in. Is this Creflo Dollar? This may even be TD Jakes. This could be Joel Osteen. This is one of the most wholesome and respectful truckers on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you
And present to others.
King D-Raj.
Oh, God, here we go.
Now, here's the wholesome one here. Now D-Raj, we started talking about health. We did.
Right.
And I was trying to segue to you and speak of the fast and everything, and we was going to get on a highly elevated level. And then
You let TB up here.
TB came in
started
here.
talking about strippers.
Mm-hmm.
And there we went.
Yeah. Hey,
So
bro,
can you bring us back to center?
hey, bro. First of all, you can't let TB on your shit. Okay. You can't let TB on.
Okay.
That's
I didn't know that.
That's number one. You can't do that. Okay. He messed everything
See,
up.
I didn't know that.
My man's, I got my wife on the live. Then he mute me and say, "Hey, can D-Raj go to the strip club?" What?
See?
Yo, hey, Mo, this dude was
What?
nervous, dog. He was so nervous,
No.
bro. He was hoping
bro,
that thing
one-
through, but it didn't go through.
One, I wasn't nervous. Two, okay, my wife, she said, "You know what? I would be uncomfortable, but if it's for business, if that's what y'all doing,
Hey,
she would be okay with it."
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
woman.
But
So
I,
what's your
see,
problem?
see what it is D-Raj know how to treat a lady.
that's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's a fact.
So
That's
his
a fact.
wife is
That's a fact.
very submissive, and she is a queen with a K, okay, a KW.
Fact.
Ain't you a queen with a KW though?
Don't start it, TB.
See how you do? See how you do? You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him.
Yeah.
You talking about
Always
Messy?
trying to
Yeah,
start
that's Mr.
something.
Messy over there, King Messy.
He is super messy.
Yo,
Hey.
I be trying to chill with. I be trying to get us to come together and chill in real life, and I feel like, and this how I've been feeling for a couple years now. I feel like Connie be throwing wrenches, bro, and I can't never seem to get Mo to come through and bust a while out because I'm trying to get him to come so we can like blow the money and do some crazy over the top stuff, and I can film it. And Connie be
Hey,
throwing
bro. Hey, bro.
wrenches.
She
be like
know
letting
how
air
Mo.
out the tires, messing up the low.
She know more animal. She know more
Right.
animals, and she like,
Nah. You can't blow. You said blow. No.
That's a fact.
So what,
You know
I
how
heard something about the 7,000. What y'all talking about?
Well,
That's what we was gonna do. That's what we
TB
gonna do, D-Raj. We was gonna put $7,000 together. Each one of us gonna come with $7,000, and we was gonna blow it and just go do some crazy stuff and live like a millionaire for 2 days.
Oh, okay. I'm with that.
I know you with
So how
it.
did y'all get to the strip club?
Right.
Well, that's
Oh,
no
millionaire
the strip.
TB.
The strip comp. No, TB posed the question if we could do a live from a strip club. Would Connie be cool with that? And
I'm
she
sure
said no.
She'd probably be cool
I
if
know.
I went in there with y'all because she know I keep y'all straight.
That's right.
She said that you are the good guy. She says you're the good
That's
one.
right.
I'm trying to figure
That's
out
right.
I would
get
put
this from?
blindfolds on all of us, and we would just interview like that.
And you know what? You know what that?
I like that. I
you know
like
what
that.
shows? That shows that women are a terrible judge of character. That's all that shows, bro. They're a terrible judge of character.
What did you say, bro?
Why would you say
First
that?
of all, you know what? I ain't gonna change gears, but I'm the only one in here with a 12 body count. So while I'm
I never said
considered
what
to
my
be
body
the
count
hoe,
was.
partners within
and all
12
that
partners
shit,
You said
within
the
your
only
life.
one in here.
Meaning
okay,
like
I'm
12
not talking
partners
about you.
within
We're
your
talking about
life.
males. Exactly. I'm the only one in here with a 12 body count. So why am I the
I
one
never
that's
said what my count was.
I didn't either, but you definitely on your own with 12.
Thank you.
Bro, I'm
Like
at
you
4.
have that. Like I wouldn't
I
even
got
say
4.
that. You're a virgin. You're a virgin, Sean.
4.
Sean Brown,
I
you're a
got
virgin.
4.
D-Raj is
Sean
lying.
Brown.
He said over 40.
That's why D-Raj gets the thumbs up. He's
Yeah.
a good guy.
He said he got what?
See, 4. He lying, bro.
That's his body
For
count.
what?
And if you
Oh, you got 4
don't
kids.
count,
He do got 4 kids, right?
if you don't count Pornhub, I'm really down to 2.
Man, stop.
See,
Stop the lying,
I was
bro.
rooting for you, D-Raj. Now you about to go left.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. I got a time. I want just time out real quick. Time out real quick. We're talking about. So I'm gonna say. I think D-Raj, you older than TB, right?
Yeah, by like a year or 2, year and a half.
Okay, so we talking y'all at least. Both of y'all 35 plus, right? I think y'all like 37, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys telling me that between the two of you, y'all got approximately 16 women that y'all can say
D-Raj is
y'all had conquest with?
Listen, when I
Did you
talk
say
to
4?
D-Raj about it, listen what
Like
I'm telling
uno,
you.
dos, tres, cuatro, 4?
How is TV
When I
speaking
talk-
for me, bro? How are you speaking for me, TV?
Listen, because you on camera, bro. You already said what your joint was, bro. It's already on
I didn't say my
camera.
number, bro.
Listen, I said, is it over 30? Is it over 40? And then y'all stopped me around 40. You went low. So and then when I said that mine was 12, y'all joked me and made me feel bad about my
I didn't
self-esteem,
joke
like I
you,
was
bro.
a pussy.
I
That's
didn't
what
joke,
happened.
bro. I said, oh, okay, that's what's up, and laughed because I was like, I'm so proud of
Thank
him.
you. Come on now.
That's all.
Come on in here, Smith.
Come
Talk
on.
to me, Smitty.
Smitty, you at 16?
Bring.
Okay, hold on.
What are we doing? D-Roz, did I misunderstand you? Did you say 4 partners? Is what I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out. Did you
bro.
say 4? Like 1, 2, 3, 4?
If you count my wife's
you had-
personalities, that's all 4, bro.
Oh my God, bro. I'm done.
See, now I know it's this ain't right now. This
Hey, bro,
don't
Look,
whatsoever.
if you can
Okay.
prove me wrong, then
I mean, I
okay. But
couldn't prove
until
it.
then, yeah. So, that's what it is.
Y'all on your own.
Smitty, what
with
was
the
you about to
4
say,
and the
dog? So we can hear
4
from
and the
somebody that
12.
actually gonna say something for real at all.
Hey, man. So, TB, you said 10. You said 10, right?
No, my total
Well.
total number for my complete life, 35 years, is 12.
12. So you're saying all 3 like 12, and then you saying that D-Raj had 4?
No, D-Rod is
Mhm.
over. No. That's some stuff Married to Miles believing. D-Rod has
Hey,
already
bro,
confirmed
why,
over 30, bro.
What we
bro?
believe
Why
in?
do you keep speaking for me, bro? What are you saying?
It's
Man,
on
look,
tape, bro. You already
look
said
here,
it on
man.
tape, dog.
Bro,
Did you,
I
D-Rod? Did you
don't
say
know what you're
that?
talking about.
Did you say that,
Bro, I
D-Rod?
would have to go see the tape. I don't know, bro. I can't remember.
Man,
It was like 3 o'clock in the
Look, man,
morning.
Okay, so it's always Chaz Monroe said 10 for me, and I'm 38.
Thank you.
Okay, that's
Thank you, bro.
for a man. That's
Thank
good.
you. I'm like, bro,
See,
that's childish.
How is it
30
childish?
plus
look, man. I was in football.
12?
I was in track. I was all on the boosters. See, college and all that
12.
stuff. Look, man. You got to give it 20 plus from me. 20 plus.
That's
20?
Smitty.
That's actually
20 plus.
that's a good number.
But
I
look,
will
I was
be,
in
I
college.
can stand here.
I was in college. I was in certain things. So I'm not gonna
You was one of
lie and
them.
say, oh, it was a.
Now, mind you, but see the thing about everybody else though, one, I was a sex symbol, I was a star athlete, and my number was 4. Okay, it's easy for everybody else to
Now
have
you
low
talk-
numbers, but for
now
me
you
to
talking
turn
my language.
down stuff,
Now you're talking my language.
Here we go.
I
Now
was
we talking.
a star athlete, three sports, 4 if you
Now we
count the other
talking.
shit,
Now we
and I
talking.
turned stuff
That's
down.
your past.
I like to
I can
point
say
out how
this. I'll say this.
the married people that
Huh?
act like that have the most wholesome images, they never say they number, bro.
Hey, what?
And they the
First of all,
ones with the wholesome
TB,
image. I'm the look bad.
TB, I hate to say this about you, but I'm gonna have to say it. You sound like a hater, bruh.
I'm hating big time, nigga. I don't got no pride telling you that shit. I'm hating because let me, bro. This why I'm hating. It's because my reputation is terrible. But if people can actually look under the layers of bullshit, I'm a fucking angel. And then these niggas, you three, got like a Mother Teresa type shit. And y'all the niggas that was back in the day was slaying and spraying. I don't understand how that happened.
But see, I'm saying we've
show
grown.
me the proof. Show me the proof, bro.
Bring Jay in here.
Show me the proof.
Here, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, Jay, did you see that joint
bro.
pen? I'm a repin it again, I think. Okay.
Show me the proof, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Because I don't know how to send it out individually, Jay. Definitely come up
I'm
in
about
here.
to leave this.
You ain't leaving nowhere.
Bro, don't let Jay in here. Don't let Jay in here, bro. Don't let Jay in here.
Let Jay in here because Jay gonna tell the truth.
Don't let Jay. Don't let Jay in. Don't nobody care about what he got to say, bro.
Jay the good one. Jay the good one.
What?
Jay the good one. You know what? Connie don't never need to work for. Don't never need to work for the police. Everybody be on the street bad, dog.
That's right.
No. She got one right. She got me right. I'm the good one.
Yeah, D-Rod still get a thumb up right now. He's still good.
Yeah, I'm the good one.
Come on.
Y'all is terrible.
Well, hey, all I do is I try to get home and take care of my family. That's all I try.
Oh my God, if I can kill
myself. Y'all making me feel. I feel awful right now. I'm feeling like a womanizer. I'm feeling like a womanizer.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm feeling like a flat out liar.
You should go take a shower.
I'm feeling like a manipulator. I feel like I need to repent, and
you do.
I feel like I need to say sorry to a lot of people.
I'm starting to feel some kind of way about sending a cash app because I don't know what you're gonna do with the money. Talking about some strip club.
Well, my wife kind of controls somewhat of the bread is. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel better. I feel better.
The masses of it, mass amount of it, will probably go to good use.
Okay. Yeah. So I feel better because I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to send my money to the strip club. Ugh.
Nah.
But to be honest with y'all, man, like real talk though, I've tried to, and this is 100% on everything. I'll say it in front of my wife. I ain't gonna go trip. I don't know what my account is, and I've tried to count, and then once I think I got it all, I remember stuff that I forgot. And I've done that quite a few times throughout the years.
Bro, that is just
I don't even think about it no more. But I swear to you,
that's why he has to be purged.
All I can tell you is, I literally, bro, if we were to sit here and count, I know I'm going to miss people and leave names.
You know what? I don't even know if my wife.
Can we talk about the fasting?
I don't even know no more.
Can we talk about the fasting because he needs?
Yeah. You need to clean your system out. My wife, if she see this live feed, she might not let me hang out with you.
But I'm a different man now. I'm 45. I'm a grown man now.
Different.
I'm a grown man now, man. We're not saying, you know, we're speaking. I'm speaking up from a span of maybe 15 years old till about
you better have said
28,
before me
30.
It was gonna be on
well, we didn't meet
live.
We didn't meet till 32. We didn't meet till 32. We didn't
see what's gonna happen when we do meet up. I'm gonna pray.
I had a solid 50-year run.
Yes,
we're gonna lead the thing in prayer, okay?
Yeah. Y'all bring some water and just pour it all on his head like this and just let it run down.
I had a solid 15-year run. I was in circles where it was prevalent, easy, and I didn't really have to do much to get it.
Don't try to clean it up. You just nasty.
Well, I'm just saying. I've never been the kind of guy to be. I've never been the type of guy to even pursue women like that.
Man.
I've always just been able to pick up on the vibe.
Listen, Mo,
and all I had to do was act on it. And
Mo, listen to what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying why you got to be all them names. Because when you and Connie be talking, and we're talking about a particular queen, and she could be doing a lot of stuff, and we start hitting her with the judgmental names. She say, well, she ain't queen. She fits a highlight, and this and that, and then you make these excuses.
But see, the thing is that he chose me, I chose him, so that's in the past.
That's right.
I don't hold it against him.
There you go. And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I really do.
I done had some run-ins, y'all. Though I done went to the club with him when we first met. Never again.
Lord,
you hear me?
Lord, Mo. Lord,
he got women coming up to him, hugging him in front of me.
Ill. That's nasty. Ill. Get off me. That's nasty.
My God.
I haven't left. He was on stage with his boys performing, and I was sitting backstage. All these women.
Lord,
I was like,
How many was it?
I wasn't performing.
Testify.
You was on stage.
I'm gonna pray.
I was on stage. They were doing their thing. I was on stage.
How many? Give us a number. Like 4, 5.
More.
Dang, Mo.
More.
We live in a small city, man, and
Lord.
When you make moves in the city, your name goes around.
That
man.
First year, we almost didn't make it because I was like, "Really? Is this what it's gonna be?
My reputation.
This what it's gonna be?"
But I've made change. I've made grand and great change.
You have.
So he had locked in.
The The new improved.
Yes, all the way down his back.
Oh, we.
These girls was going
See, that's why
off.
sometimes I be like, man, let me cut mine
That's
off.
why I cut him.
See,
I be trying to push them away.
And see, his stage name was Ballistic. So they was like, what's up, Ballis?
Oh, Mo, is this somebody? We got to learn this. Who is this guy? Wow.
He got Ballis written on his chest like Tupac got.
Damn,
What
she put
is
your
it?
business out, bro.
You see it. I guess she just want me to start doing videos with no shirt on. I guess.
Oh,
At some point.
Is that what we doing?
At some
Cash
point.
out popping.
Okay, yeah. Once I get this gut off me, that's why we gotta get this. That's why we got.
Fasting,
Okay,
right?
then let's transfer.
That's why we fasting.
D-Raj, break this break this fast down for the folks that's listening, man, and see if anybody would like to be a part of what we're doing. Speak on some of our benefits, some of the benefits, and break that down for me. And I'm gonna bring Jay in here.
Okay, so what we doing, as you can see, your boy looks slim right now. You know what I'm saying? It looks slim. But we are doing the liquid fast. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's what y'all doing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so TB.
We haven't started yet. I just had Olive Garden today, but tomorrow, bro, we on it.
Okay, TB and Jay are doing the 1 meal a day.
Okay.
And again, it's oh Lord, stop being bro. Anyway, it's to
Jay,
clean your
right?
system out.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
It's to clean your system out. Look, Jay, it sounds like Jay ready to be messy. He want to talk about the old conversation stuff.
I'm just happy to be here with my peoples, man. That's all. I'm just happy to be with my people.
But
hey, Jay,
anyway,
go ahead, bro.
So we cleaning out our system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the side effect of that is losing weight. Okay, and that's one of the things. Mainly me. I'm doing it for the discipline part. I'm doing it for the weight loss and to clean my system out because I have been eating crazy out here after I did my last fast.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I want to put out there, right, because people be getting this all messed up. When you say just eating fruit or doing smoothies, people be like, "Oh, that's too much sugar. That's too much sugar."
I've heard
now,
that.
You got to think about something.
Diabetes.
Has anybody ever heard of anybody getting diabetes from eating too much fruit?
Actually, I have not.
Nope.
Okay. So I got a friend, and it was like, she was like, when she was pregnant, she had the pregnant diabetes, whatever that stuff is. And my wife was like, so when you had the diabetes, was you eating only fruit? And she was like, oh, shit. No, exactly.
Right.
Now, what you got to think about, my wife and children, that's all they eat. Me, myself, for the most part, on the road, I'm drinking my smoothies that are 800 calories a jar.
Mm.
And none of us have diabetes, okay? So when you go to your doctor and your doctor say, no, you don't want to do that. That's too much sugar. You know why they're telling you that? Because if you do it, you will no longer need their services.
Facts.
Wow. Right.
Facts.
So now they're going to lose money by you doing that. Now, case in point, why I have not had health insurance in the past 6 years. And because I haven't had health insurance in the past 6 years, and every month I put $400 in my savings account, which is for health purposes, I have over $30,000 sitting in there. Now, that's not flexing. That's for my. That's not money that I have. Yeah. No, that's not flexing. That if anything happens, I have money to take care of that.
Right. Right. Yeah, we pay everything out of pocket.
That's rich.
We pay everything out of pocket
rich.
when we go.
No,
that's not rich.
30,000 sitting to the side.
No, that's not rich. It took me 6 years. It took me 6 years.
That's his health maintenance account.
Right. It took me 6 years again. I don't just have that. Ain't just money I just put over there. It took me 6 years to get it there.
Hey Jay.
So
that's what's up, D-Raj.
No. Jay, have you started your 1 meal a day already?
Yes, but I will say that 1 meal could be a little healthier, but we still on home time, so we working on it.
Right.
Okay. And how long have you been doing it? How long have you been doing it? You probably about 3 or 4 days in?
Yeah. And see, the thing with me, I get mad at myself, man, because like I know that shit works. Oh, excuse my French.
Right.
I know that it works. Like
we've been doing it.
I've done the longest I've gone like 16 days with just water, and I've gone like maybe like 2.5 weeks on 1 meal a day consistently. And every time, man, I'm talking about my skin clear up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm losing 20, 30 pounds. You know, I have high blood pressure. I have a kidney disease. All that stuff clear up to the point where I don't even got to take my medicine. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Facts.
my biggest problem is just my consistency. You know what I mean? So I keep taking my medicine because I have not yet done consistently what I need to be doing to get off of. But if I do it consistently, if I can put together 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, a year, man, I'd be a whole different, like it works, man. Like I can tell you that I'm not going to come up here and try to tell anybody to do what I've yet to done for myself, but I can tell you that I've gotten a taste of it, like walking through Costco and getting a free sample. And I like what I taste, man. You know what I mean? I just got to, you know, lock in for a little bit longer period of time. And man, that it's nothing. It's like nothing else I've ever experienced, man. And this coming from a dude. I've been in the back of an ambulance. I was in a hospital a year ago, almost to date, for a year. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, for a year, for a week. You know what I'm saying? A year ago, for a week, I was in the hospital. Got out of the hospital and fasted for like 16 days, and all them symptoms that I had just vanished. No medicine, nothing.
I know what you're saying is fact, because just in the trucking space period, from the time, you know, my first DOT physical, I was able to get a 2-year card. Every physical I took after that, I could only get a 1-year card. I kept having high blood pressure, or just my blood pressure was just too high for them to give me a 2-year card. D-Raj approached us with a healthy eating idea earlier this year, late last year, early this year. Divine and I took to it. We stuck with it. And I guess a month or so, 2 months later, it was time for me to take my DOT physical. I got a 2-year card. And I haven't had a 2-year card since I first started driving a truck. And I didn't change anything but my diet. I didn't implement any exercise, any weightlifting, any running, major other than walking chip. Like nothing major did I add to my day-to-day. All I altered was what I ate. And,
right.
Like I said, I have a 2-year card right now. So and we've wavered away from it, you know, as far as just strictly fruits and vegetables. Like I mean, we still stuck with the seafood. We never went back to beef. We didn't go back to eating any chicken, and we were already done with pork many years ago. So I know it works. Also, I fully agree with you when you say that type of lifestyle, although it's not for everybody, that healthy fruit and vegetable lifestyle will do wonders for your body.
Facts.
Like wonders for your body. Skin, the whole 9 yards. I definitely felt way better then than I literally do now. And I don't eat bad now, but there's definitely a difference from what I used to do and what I do now, and I can tell the difference.
See, I got away from the meat because it takes too long to get out my system.
Right.
You know, I know if I had a steak or I ate some chicken or I ate something, whatever type of meat, and I haven't gone to the bathroom yet, that's a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so again, that bothered me.
With the fasting thing, with eating meat, I'm not saying that you shouldn't eat meat. It's just the meat in America. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna eat meat, go kill it yourself.
God help us.
No, but I mean, I understand that.
So you're just saying the way the meat is done,
because
processed in America.
Right.
Yeah. Again, the best cheeseburger I've ever had was at a slaughterhouse that didn't go through all the other chemicals to preserve it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And try to eat a cheeseburger from any fast food restaurant without all the bread, the cheese, the condiments and stuff like that. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but if you're going to eat meat, eat the real shit. I mean, my bad, the real stuff.
Right.
Eat the real. You know what I'm saying? Because like the carnivore diet or whatever. The thing about that diet, when you said like the meat getting out of your system, with that comes fasting. If you're going to eat that kind of meat, you're going to fast at the same time, because when you give your body enough time to break down that meat, to break it down and fast, my bad, is childishness in my brain. But to break it down.
Paul.
Yeah. I was trying to be mature, but I couldn't help it. Bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
But to break it down, if you give it time to break down, and it's premium,
Right.
it's not as bad as the standard American diet meat that we eat in America. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but again, if you can stay away from me, because again, I always go back to how would our ancestors do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And us being dark-skinned people, we come from the equator, right? The close to the equator, right?
The original.
Right. So that's where most of the fruit lives, right? And think about it. If we're in close to the equator where it's hot and our body is 75% water, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if we're going to eat anything and replenish our body, it needs to be with something with water, right?
Yes.
Right.
So again, meat is the alternative. Right. Meat is the alternative to, if for some reason you can't, like the crops are bad or something,
right,
then go eat meat. But if you can stay to fruit and vegetables, because again, your body is 75% water. So I can go 40 days with only water.
Right.
You can't go 40 days with only food and no water.
That's true.
That's true.
That is completely true. But also another layer to that is, if we're going back into the original man, as they say, they had to walk 3 miles for a piece of meat the size of their hand. So even if they were eating meat every day, which they weren't, they were walking like 4 or 5 miles just to get that little piece of meat. Now you just pull up with the card, and Bojangles give you a bucket of meat.
Yeah. Right. And
Juan Ortiz,
they did a lot of fasting.
Appreciate you for the cash out, bro. Really appreciate. He said more info on fasting.
Yeah. Yeah. Fasting is, again, our family, our people, our ancestors, they fasted all the time. Because again, they only ate when they could eat.
Yeah. Nomadic.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you see the lion, if the lion don't catch his food today, they ain't eating.
They don't eat. Yeah, they.
Brandy says not all skinny people are healthy. Just like not all big people are unhealthy. I'm assuming she's saying.
True.
Right.
I wanted to piggyback. I wanted to piggyback off that when you said it earlier, Mo. Like, I really do think that 2-year card is underappreciated, because I don't think people realize all these truck drivers out here ain't just getting 2-year cards like it's just easy. Right. I know a lot of truck drivers that look just as lean as Lo Sean that only getting a year card.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they got some type of condition, whether it's pre-existing or whatever, whether it's diabetes, high blood. I know people with 195 pounds soaking wet with high blood pressure. It ain't just associated with being overweight. Overweight makes it worse.
Right.
But I know people who would be considered fit shape go to the gym that has high blood pressure. So for you to be able to get that 2-year card, man, that's definitely an amazing feat. And I congratulate you on that, man, because that's not easy.
Brandy Smith also says there's a thing called genetics, and sometimes these things can't be helped.
Right.
Is that a true statement?
Well, see, what I was told was, it's not so much that it's the genetics, it's more so the lifestyle, because we are raised how our family was. So if mom grew up on pig feet, fried chicken, and a certain type of food, naturally that's what she's going to teach her children to eat. So therefore, the same medical conditions that the mom has, now the kids gonna get everything I have. My mom has, my granddad has, my grandma has, my uncles have. So it's not so. I don't think it's genetically passed down through DNA. I just think that we're eating, like you said, we're eating the same things, so we just naturally getting the same diseases.
Results.
And they say clean your plate. That was a big thing. And like, if you remember going back in the day, they tell you to clean your
won't
plate.
No throwing nothing away.
You're really not. You're really not.
You sat at that table until that food was done.
You're gonna sit at the table and finish this
So
plate.
you're basically teaching your kid to overeat.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
You were
plates were
disciplined
bigger.
for not finishing your plate in my family. It
Facts.
was
Mine's
almost as
too.
if you were unappreciative of how hard they work for the food, when in reality, you just fool. I don't want no more. It ain't. I respect you for putting this hot plate in front of me, but I don't want all this.
No, you gonna
Right.
eat all
You know
of
what I mean?
Right.
Right. I don't even
Yeah,
think I
but-
drank much water growing up. I drank a lot of soda and juice.
Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
The water,
Kool-Aid.
the water,
Yeah, Kool-Aid,
that
sugar water.
is the key,
Lipton
man.
tea, the instant
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah, but
Like a
my
tip
dad
for
kept me.
as overall
Yeah.
truckers for us, maintaining fruits and vegetables in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
A good 20, 24, 25, 32 count pack of water.
Mm-hmm.
Like having certain things at your disposal when you get certain urges or when you want them, for us, is a key to not falling off. Like coming into a truck stop in the middle of the night, you tired, hungry, all you want to do is just eat something. You just want to eat something.
No.
So if you don't have things on board your truck to eat, to get you through,
True.
I should say healthy alternatives, healthy snacks and things of that nature, you're gonna succumb, because like I said, to pull into a truck stop hungry as crap, you haven't eaten nothing all day, and all they have is the Wendy's.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, isn't it true that if go ahead, D-Raj.
No, you go ahead. Isn't it true? You go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't it true that if you have a lot of toxins in your body, and you know your body is trying to, or it's in your system, that you're gonna crave things like that, like sugar, sweets.
What is called is parasites. You got parasites in your
right.
We addicts.
Don't that make you itch too?
Yeah,
it's no different.
Can that make you itch?
It's no different than drug addicts and alcoholics.
Yeah.
We fiends for this type of food.
Right.
They
So when our body goes a long period without it, we start going through withdrawals. That's what the detox.
Because sugar is addictive. Sugar is addictive.
The most addictive thing on the planet and has messed up the planet the most from a substance is sugar.
Sugar.
Right.
Yep. And again, that's where the doctors come in and say, "Oh, don't eat the fruit. It's sugar." No. The fruit sugar is different than the fake sugar.
Granulated.
Yeah.
Well, how y'all feel about protein? How y'all feel about protein?
Protein, it's in every all the fruit and vegetable.
People do say
so
that.
you don't need extra protein if you're
people
eating
say,
fruits.
"Well, what do you do for protein?"
Yeah,
what do cows do for protein?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I've always seen. Like people say you need animal meat for protein, but then the question becomes, well, what do the animals you eat and do for protein? Why can't you do what they do?
So you getting a secondary source of protein, because they have already consumed the grass or the earthly substance. Yeah. So you get the byproduct of that via the animal, but you're not getting it 100% raw vegetation.
Right.
You getting secondhand vegetation mixed in with a bunch of other hormonal things.
Yeah.
The funniest thing though is, if I post a picture of 10 pizzas sitting on my table, I'm about to throw down. Nobody says anything.
Not a word.
But if I get a bowl of grapes and be like, this is all I'm going to eat for the next 3 days.
You're killing yourself.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's a fact.
And I can show a picture of me 230 pounds and a picture of me at 185 pounds.
You look sick.
And the one at 185 pounds, they're gonna say I look sick. But at 230, they're not gonna say anything.
Right.
Oh, you're losing too much weight. You look sick.
Bro, look, if you look sick at 185, bro, I can only imagine what I look like. Good God,
nigga's a fiend, bro. He smoking crack. He on that shit.
The thing with that is that anytime we're doing something good, it's going to make people reflect. Yes, that people are going to hate. So that goes on with you working on being healthier. Anything you're doing and being successful at it, it's going to either make a person look at themselves and say, "Oh, I need to come up," or they're going to look at themselves and say, "Well, they did it because of this or that," because that's how they're projecting their stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's the fact. That's a fact, and it's just you just gotta push them out, because what it is they're angry at themselves because they don't have the discipline to do what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be around a bunch of jigaboo coons anyway. This comes back to the point of not caring what they think in the first place. If you surrounding yourself with a bunch of people like that, you actually self-sabotaging yourself from jump. I think everybody should do an 85% coon cutoff before they start anything they about to do.
But I will say, TB, I will say that's easier said than done, because unfortunately for a lot of us, you talking about immediate family members, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters. So it may seem easy when it's like distant family or strangers on the internet, but some of us, these are people that we've grown up with our whole lives. So it's not, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it is a hard thing to do at times.
Listen. I agree with what he's saying. You're talking to somebody with 35 cousins and 8 brothers, and I have a huge family in your area. If me and Jay ain't related, but peep game.
I don't know Papa Bear, bro. I don't know, dog.
Only 2 family members can call me to this day. It was not hard. It was not anything. And let me tell you why. Because I had to tell them something my grandma taught me, God rest her soul. She says, honey, you got to love yourself more. And I love me more than I love these people who are not thinking about my well-being and my best interest. Now, your mama, you stuck with her, because that's just what it is. But cousins and homeboys from high school and brothers that ain't really trying to perform, I don't care if you my brother. And I told one of my brothers this. I said, listen, if this was medieval time, I'd execute you, nigga. And the reason why, because that's how they did it back then. Because you're not trying to affect or uplift the family agenda. And black people will have a large family, but if I went to your family's house and said, okay, what is this family's agenda? Nobody would know.
No.
So if your family doesn't have an agenda, that's not a family.
Y'all just blood relatives, but not family.
Bingo. Y'all just share genetics.
Yeah.
But see,
and at some point we all do.
Let me say that since all these
that
black
can't be
men,
the main rule.
Since all these black men, all of y'all are on here, all of y'all successful black men on this live right now,
and in the chat.
What up, Beast? Can you really? Do you feel like because the black man is not in his rightful place, that's the reason why, or could be the reason why the structure of the family is not where it needs to be? Because it's a lot of women that's raising children and taking care of the homes by themselves. There's no man there that's really guiding the agenda of the home.
I heard Pac say that years ago. You can walk down in a black neighborhood and see blocks of houses, and they, for the most part, ain't no man in none of them.
I can fix.
And we already know in the projects they won't allow a woman to have a man in the crib.
I can fix the black neighborhood. I could fix the American family, not only the black family. I could fix the American family by doing one thing, and that's taking away the TV and the phone. If you go back in time, and look at the society's morals dipping, it is completely connected to the television. And now the phone is even taking it to the social media level. The reason why the morals is all skewed is because the constant marketing through the 16:9 frame. If you go to anywhere in the world where there's no TV signal, they may not have all the fancy stuff you have, but the one thing they have is family values. And the only thing they don't have is broadcasting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fact.
Yeah. And again,
everybody
that's why
want a new Benz.
With my family structure, it's old school, but I just see me looking at the families back in the day, how stronger they were to now. Instead of society raising my children, we gonna raise them. You know what I'm saying? And even not saying that my kids can't go to public school or whatever school, but they got to understand when you go to that school, when you come home, you got homeschool as well. Because they're not going to teach you the stuff that we going to teach you.
Right.
They're going to teach you how to
But,
cheat.
You know
but
what I'm saying?
how many of us on here went to school and still didn't know nothing when we graduated?
Shit, I know I didn't.
I ain't know nothing I
I
needed
didn't
to
know
do.
nothing.
I didn't even graduate. Right here, for anybody who don't know, you looking at two GEDs. We got two.
Listen here.
I never got.
And listen here. Look. I got a master's degree and was working on my doctorate. We in the same place.
Fact.
So that show you that shit ain't. My wife got a master's degree, and neither one of us. You know, I kind of used mine. I guess you could say for business because I was in marketing and shit like that. But outside of that, I don't use that mess.
Right.
She don't use her. She could. I mean, my wife would get a job right now and make $100,000 if she wanted to. But again, family values, our family is more important. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So
true, because
but
it's the I tell you the biggest portion. Like I tell people, if you say, well, I don't know how you learn all that stuff, that's the biggest thing people tell me is because the main problem with the American people, and especially black people, but there's more than black people in the chat. The main problem with the American people is over entertainment. If you think about it, our food problem is a way we entertain ourselves too. When we show up and we get there and Jay's there and the family's there, the first thing someone says is, "Let's get something to eat."
Right. All right, church too. Every type of what is it? Anything that's going on in church, they're gonna have food.
Food.
Yeah, that's a
so
fact.
That's entertainment.
And the
eat
same
food when you're sad.
Fried food.
Eat food when you're happy. Eat food to celebrate. Eat food when people die. Eat food when people born.
You hurt your leg.
Yeah.
Food after sex. Make me a sandwich.
Right. It's too much.
Because
over information.
But I will say I like the point TB made about the television.
Right.
And the thing about TB, I like TB can always come up here. He gonna hit you with the History Channel fact check. Yeah. And he gonna come with but you know what I mean, what I'm gonna speak on, it's not so much fact based, but in my opinion, I would definitely say to your question, Divine Earth, that not having a solid male figure, you know, probably from about 14 to now, definitely affected me a lot. And I think that's why I gravitate so much to like a D-Rod, a TB, a Mo. I think a lot of things that I've gone through emotionally, mentally, and even physically, definitely financially, if I would have had just, if I'd have had a male figure there, man, I honestly believe I would be at least 5 years further than where I'm at now.
Yeah, but
so to answer your,
Jay,
go ahead.
No, I want to slide on in here real quick. My biggest thing with Jay is you have good male figures, but you have to condition yourself to be able to take the pride out of the criticism that they're going to give you. And and that is not an easy thing to do. Take it from somebody who knows, but you have to take your pride out of it.
Especially when you was raised by a woman, you know what I mean? So I'm more emotional than I can honestly admit that. I'm probably more emotional and sensitive than, say, a man that was raised with his father because he was raised how to be a man by a man. My mom couldn't really teach me how to be a man. So a lot of this shit I had to learn just off of just winging it, you know what I mean? So a lot of the times when I respond in a more sensitive or emotional way to criticism, whether on or offline, it's because I really wasn't taught how to deal with it. So a lot of this stuff, especially on YouTube in the last 5 years, this was like my first time experiencing this type of criticism.
Right.
Is that a Papa Do's?
By the way, y'all, that's my mother that's
Lord,
on this
Lord.
right now. Y'all respect the queen in the house, okay? That's my mom on here. Early folks, that's my mother. So y'all respect the queen while we
Hey, Mom.
I ain't no problem. Sugarfoot, ain't no problem.
I know she was on here. Okay, I see it.
But hold on.
If she was shy, let her come over here and say hello.
The main thing is once you know what your problem is, Jay, you have to assess the problem and then try you have to try to address it. So if I give you any type of advice, or D-Raj or Mo, the proper thing would be to say, you have to think to yourself, why would I give you the advice that would try to hurt you? So if you believe that what I'm trying to tell you is not trying to hurt you, you can slide out of the way and say, okay, this is not a thing to get at my pride. This is not a thing to down me, because I have no reason and get no benefit from calling you or Mo and being like, hey man, you know what? Your mic is ugly and your camera's crap. I get no benefit out of that. The whole point of me saying something is that, you know what? I see what Mo is doing, but you know what, Mo, if you just did this right here, it'll make it a little bit better. The whole point of it is to try to make it better as a collective. Once you figure that point out, you can say, hold on, man, I need to check myself, because I'm feeling a little angry that you called out my whack microphone, instead of thinking, okay, is there a reason why he wants me to get ABCDG, or he's trying to tell me? That's the thing that helped me the most.
And I think
you do got one of them WKRP in Cincinnati microphones.
First of all, you can at me next time, Trucker Brown. I don't like the stupid mic.
Hold on. In response to that, I will say, and I can only speak on my situation. So if my family watching, hey, it is what it is. The hard thing about that is when you are used to people doing that with bad intentions. So you're just genuinely not used to people just wanting to see you do good because they want to fucking see you do good.
And that goes
it's
back
always, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like when you, again, these are people that I'm talking about from kindergarten and up, you know what I mean? So it's just like, these are the people who, like, yo, it's you, like, you know what I mean? Like everybody got that, like, this is like, if I'm on my deathbed, this is who I expect to be there in the room. You know what I mean? So when it get that close, sometimes emotionally, it's just, I mean, hell, me and D-Roz just kind of went through something where, even though it was business, because we were so close, it's just when the emotions get mixed in there, it just makes it more complicated sometimes. You know what I mean? And some people don't know how to, they just don't know how to weave between that. And sometimes we do bad things out of that, not intentionally, but just because we just don't know.
Then you need to do what D-Raj is saying to do. You may not cut them completely like me, because I believe in execution. So you're not going to do what I do. I'm a little bit over the top. But why don't you do a 60-day fast from those people and then gauge your mood? And then you will see a physical benefit to why, hold on, this feeling and this energy is coming from you. That's not coming from me. So then when you talk to them, you can say, listen, I'm not that I don't love you, but the energy you giving off, whether you know or not, is not beneficial to me.
Facts.
Right.
And if their response will dictate what you're gonna do next. If they be like, nigga, you just being a bitch, and you always been, now I know what I gotta do.
Yeah, well, that goes back to, like, even what we were talking about with the food and everything. Like, everything affects everything. Like, your emotional state affects your body. There's certain organs that are affected by mood. You know, so we're talking about coming from, I guess we can say, impoverished or low income background. So we already know the food we've always been eating, been fed our whole life has been trash. The education we've been given for the most part of our whole life has been trash. Like there's nothing we have never really dealt with the highest level of anything. So we've always been dealing with secondhand or just stuff that's in a low nature. So we can't expect any of those external things to elevate us.
Yeah, we had to seek knowledge
because
for ourselves.
everything that we're ingesting is for the most part trash.
And
trying to be elevated.
Hold on, I got to get off here real quick. So I hate to cut you off with your pretty mic and everything. But listen, this is what I'm gonna say. But at the same time, I understand what he's saying is completely correct. But I implore the
Trevin, I see you, bro.
I implore the people watching. The reason why I will no longer take that excuse for us is because the world is in your phone. So if you want it to know,
it's there.
If you wanted to know, that thing you watch Love and Hip Hop on would tell you.
You're right.
That's a fact.
So there's no longer an excuse. I gotta
no excuse.
I gotta this logo.
Peace, TB.
Yeah,
TB.
I agree with that.
Appreciate
it's
you.
Definitely
Thanks for
not
coming
an excuse.
over.
Hey, bro, don't be eating, cuz.
What I want to do real quick, I I got somebody that I'm gonna bring in, man. A friend to our family, a young man that's definitely serious when we're talking about the health and just overall eating. You know, I've seen him come up through the ranks from, you know, high school and growing up. He's impressed me in many aspects of his life. And like I say, he's a member or a founder of a what's called the Healing Family. They do a lot of dietary foods, you know, meal plans. I'm sure natural herbal things. I'm sure someone like this is someone that you definitely, I'm sure D-Raj will have at least a lot in common with when it comes to that. I'm sure, you know, the whole 9 yards. He's serious about the diet and what he does. So I'm gonna bring in a family friend of ours, Trevin.
Peace, family. Peace.
What's good, Trev?
Hey, Trev. How y'all doing? How you doing?
Now we were talking a little earlier, Trevin, about just overall eating. Like all of us on here and a lot of the truckers that's out there have already agreed to. We're striving to do. It was a 40-day fast. It's probably a little less than that now because I haven't got out there 33. Yet. So we're at 33 right now. So for us, it'll be about a 33, 32-day fast. Divine and I are going to be doing strictly liquid. I mean, whether we just blend in fruits and vegetables, but we're not consuming any foods whole, and definitely not any processed or meats or nuts and dairy or any of that kind of stuff. So just overall, if you can touch base on some of the things that y'all doing over there at the Healing Family, some products you guys may have, and just your overall viewpoint on just healthy eating, period, and why you even went vegan in the first place, because he's 100% vegan, bro. Like 100%. You know what I mean? And young at it, D-Raj. Young. How are you? Okay. How are you, Trev?
28.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah, you good, bro. I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm driving and that's good. I'm in my flow. Peace again, family. I'm Trevin Curtis, founder and co-owner of the Healing Family.
A little louder, Trev. A little louder, baby.
Oh, my bad. I said I'm Trevin Curtis. I am the founder. I'm the co-founder, co-owner of the Healing Family. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah.
You good?
Okay. My partner is Damon Ricks. Damon is originally from Portsmouth, Virginia. Damon is a pharmacy student at Hampton University. Him and I both attended Norfolk State University for undergrad. And the Healing Family is we consider ourselves to be a holistic health hub.
Okay.
And where that comes from, when we speak of holistic health, we're speaking of just what it says. It's holistic. So our focus is on every part of our existence. You know, from the physical to the metaphysical. You know, to the spiritual aspects, to just every part that makes us whole. That's what we focus on. And the reason why we consider our business to be a holistic health hub is because that's our focus. It's holistic health. You know, that's what we're focusing on, our individual journeys as the whole person, our whole self. And that's really what we have poured into the Healing Family as a holistic health hub, focusing on alternative healing with natural remedies. So
okay, so like we just recently got CMOS from the Healing Family that we've been doing a spoonful of that every morning
on an empty stomach.
It's gross. I'm gonna keep that a buck. I'm gonna keep that a buck. It's I almost earled in the Florida on the morning trying to get it down. Like,
have you seen how they make it?
I was trying to get it down with no chaser. Don't do that.
Man.
It was a texture for him.
Have you seen it before they made it into the gel?
No.
I've seen it, but I haven't seen it
not
in person.
Oh, bro. When my wife do it, I be like, "We about to do what?" She got. Oh, I'm gonna clean it first. Don't worry. I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you better do that." Cause that joint be
Yeah,
sand, dirt, all this. Oh, whoop.
Yeah,
I
So
but
just
I
what's
mean,
I
the
what?
just did it.
benefits? What's the
Yeah, yeah,
benefits?
yeah, Trevor. What are some of the overall benefits of let's say a sea moss or just different herbs that's out here readily available for the people that we could be utilizing pretty consistently? That I guess we're just not. Like, what are some of the overall benefits of some particular items, if you don't mind breaking a few things down?
Well, specifically sea moss. Um, it is so sea moss is it's an algae, um, similar to like seaweed, and because of the relationship with the plant, with the ocean and the sun, the direct contact to the sun, it's very um, mineral dense. It's very high in minerals. So the human body is comprised of 102 minerals, right?
Okay.
And when you're talking about like healing, when you're talking about replenishing the organs, you want to focus on minerals, nothing else. But the thing about the sea moss, because like I said, because of its relationship with the sun and the ocean, man, the sea moss has. There's just think about this. There's no diet that will give us as many minerals as the sea moss can give us, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Especially with us on this traditional Western American diet that most of us participate in, right?
That
right.
pyramid, that fruit and dairy and
The
Right.
sad
meat
diet.
and yeah,
The
Right.
that
sad diet.
pyramid.
The sad diet, right.
The sad.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But also the sea moss is known for its demulsifying properties. Demulsifying properties meaning that it it's good for separating. It's good for separating things in the body. So one being mucus. That's the biggest thing. It separates
Okay.
separates the mucus from all parts of our bodies from this from like even on the cellular level. Um, and it's so if you study CMOS, so you study like the origins of CMOS, it talks about how the Irish people, the Irish people, because they say it's Irish CMOS, that's where its origin,
Right.
and it
Right.
talks about how the Irish people use CMOS for asthma, bronchitis, any type of lung issues or any issues dealing with like excessive mucus, right? You start taking the CMOS, it's gonna get that mucus about you. That's why we tell you that's why we recommend you to do the CMOS first thing in the morning, empty stomach, because
Right.
when you wake up in the morning, what do you notice? There's mucus at the surface, whether it be on your tongue, whether it be in your
Mm-hmm.
in your respiratory area, like your nasal path area. There's always mucus at the surface when we wake up because we've been healing. You know what I mean? That's what
Mm-hmm.
sleep is. That's what the sleep is about. So what the CMOS does, it just turns it up to another level. It gets it up out of
Okay.
there.
Mm.
It gets it up out of there, and so that's why we recommend. Like I said, we recommend you do it um, first thing in the morning because you don't want to start eating other things. You don't want to start breaking your fast with other substances that's going to add more mucus. You know what I mean? You want to
Okay.
get that mucus up,
What other
get that
So
products?
mucus about you.
so just real quick for anybody who I guess doesn't know or is just hearing about sea moss, when you brought
Mm-hmm.
up the specific aspect of it being Irish sea moss and that being Ireland, you dealing with part of Europe. So we're not talking about some new black creation that the quote unquote conscious community done created, like Dr. Umar or not even Dr. Umar. I'm gonna say Brother Polite or Red Pill, Blue Pill. They're not creating CMOS. Like this is not just something some black person on the 25th Street in Harlem just created, and all of a sudden black
Right.
people just taking CMOS and we just falling
Right.
for the new whatever. You're talking about something that's been in human dietary aspects for a long time. We may just be hearing about it now
Right.
in the black community or conscious community, may be taking heed to it now, but this is not nothing that just started with Dr. Sabi and this is some new stuff that y'all just falling for. Y'all just doing this because such and such doing this. Like this is healing properties and natural healing herbs and things of that nature that's been used for a long time, right? Like we're not talking about this is not nothing brand new, right, Trev?
Right.
D-Raj?
Before he go, can I just say, I just want to say, one, black folks been doing this for a long time. White folks been doing it for a long time. But the thing about it is, we didn't have the internet. It was only for the privilege. It was only for the privilege. Now, just like TB said, ain't no reason for. If somebody tell me they can't find a job in 2020, I'm gonna slap shit out. I'm gonna slap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Because you can, this cell phone that we own right now, you can make money. I'm not trying to hear nothing.
Make money, right?
Again, that's why so many people are now getting healthier because we didn't know.
Right.
Because they kept it for the privilege. Just like before, the reading was for the privilege because they knew.
Right.
Like, bro, since from last year to now, the amount of reading I've been doing, it's just changing so much. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. It's been because you can find little snippets, right, of TV shows or talk shows that they did in 1978 or 1980 or something, and they talk about the same stuff we talking about right now.
Right.
But because some people didn't have the channels or have TVs, we can't. We just gonna keep eating this. This is what they say we're supposed to eat. We're gonna drink milk from a cow from a species that you know what I'm saying. So we didn't know. So that's what it is. Not bad. Go ahead, brother.
Trev, do you find it difficult to eat? Not to eat. That may sound a little crazy. Do you find it difficult to take in or to even have access to the type of nourishment that you want? Like you drive past a million fast food joints to get to a specific health food store or a place where you know you can get a healthy meal for yourself. Like, but when you can't find that, like, do you literally go without eating? Or do you basically are you just hitting up a grocery store and you'll just knock down some fruit or just grab some vegetables and like literally just eat it raw? Like if you're not you're not at home and you can't prepare and prep a full vegan meal the way you want to, what do you do out on a day-to-day basis when you're just hungry and want something to eat, but stuff that you normally eat is not available to you?
Man, I'll say this: it's challenging as hell.
Because it's a lot of, we're all truck drivers out here on the road. So not to mention, do we not have access to a lot of certain stores or certain restaurants based on we're all over the place? Then we're in a 70-foot vehicle that can't even get into a particular parking lot.
Right.
So we even limited even that much more because we can't even physically get to the building based on what we're driving.
Right.
So is there anything that you could even suggest that people that in the trucking industry that are looking to try to make some changes to their diet, some things they may could try to kind of start that process?
Well, the first thing is to commit to the lifestyle. Commit to a lifestyle.
Yeah. D-Raj was talking about that.
Commit to a lifestyle of it's gonna be this way. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I mean? I don't care. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. I ain't gonna make no excuses. I ain't gonna let nobody make no excuses for me. I'm committed to this, and I don't care if I gotta fast, cause fasting ain't gonna hurt you. It can hurt you. It can hurt you. It can hurt you.
If you do
it can hurt you. I ain't gonna put it out there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put it out there like that. But people to do. What I would encourage people to do is to just do your research. Like I said, commit number one, but then do your research. Because whenever I go, no matter where I go, I went to and it does vary on where you go. Because certain places you travel, it may not be a food desert, but then most places will be a food desert, especially if you're talking about conscious eating. If you're talking about plant-based eating. It's gonna be a food desert, But personally, if I'm traveling somewhere, like I know a few months ago I was in North Carolina, and I was in. That's a food desert for sure. If y'all been in Rocky Mountain,
Right.
it's a food desert. It's probably a grocery store every 10 miles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I went there, I stayed there
There's
for
Burger
like 3 days.
Kings, Wendy's,
But
there's
my
McDonald's,
experience
there's
was
KFC's, there's Popeyes on every block.
Right.
Oh yeah, everywhere. So my experience was okay. Let me see where the nearest markets are. Let me look for markets that I'm familiar with. Then if not, I know somewhere, like you said, somewhere got some fruit. So I'll go buy some fruit. I remember when I went to North Carolina, I went, look, my boy, he eat meat, so I already know I'm real particular about cross contamination and all of that, right? So I know he eat anything from chicken. So I bought a pan. I went to the grocery store. I bought my own little pan. I buy everything, every essential little thing that I need. It could be one little spot. If it's one little spot and they got just about everything I need, you know what? I had to tell myself, like, you know what? I ain't gonna even play. I ain't gonna even wait till I get to the next stop. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I need to do now. So
right there.
I get my
Right.
whether it be
So
like
it's a lot of prep.
it was small stuff like vegan butter, like, oh yeah, they got the vegan butter. I'm gonna get that. You know what I mean? Get my fruit, just get every little essential
Right.
that I need. But what I wanted to ask y'all as truck drivers, what is your experience? What is your experience as it pertains to wanting to eat a more conscious? And when we say, and I just want to share this with y'all. So we're talking about not just conscious eating, but also conscious language. So in my tribe, we're getting away from saying diet, right? Because of the
Right.
language that comes along with that. We don't want to eat anything
Right.
that's dying, but it's going to
Right.
contribute to the death. So we say, I live it. That's what the
Okay.
that's what they say in the Caribbean islands. I live it. This is the way we eat. I live it is such
I
and
live
such,
it.
what I mean?
Okay.
So can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on one sec, because I can't hear y'all.
You say you can't hear us?
Tries to go out and come back in.
You think that might be what it is? Can you hear now, Trev?
Yeah.
Hello?
Trev,
Yeah,
can you
go-
hear?
My fault,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Trev, go out and come back in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Out. In. Hold on, let me see.
Bear
Out.
with me. Bear with me.
In.
Yeah. Trev, yeah. I'm trying to get him to make sure he's even looking at me. Yeah. Go
In.
out and come back in.
Can you hear us?
One
Hear you.
second, fam.
He driving, so that's the
Yeah.
other
So
too.
I'm a answer kind of his question.
Okay.
I'm guessing my goal with this journey that I'm on with the fasting and healthier lifestyle,
Move him for a second.
Grab my
I
phone.
want to be where I only eat 5 meals a week.
Okay.
That's it. So it'll be 5. So mainly what it'll be, probably like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right?
Mhm.
So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, fasting, water, maybe some juice, something like that, maybe some smoothies. But then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be one meal, one big meal of fruit and vegetables. Okay.
Okay.
And then Saturday will be 2 meals. That'll be one big meal of fruit and vegetables, and maybe just some bad stuff here and there. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. That's just me. But with the fasting and the one meal and it being fruit and vegetables, that will be just, again, because the things that I'm trying to do, I can't waste time in eating. Eating is a waste of time. Again, and when people say, food deserts and stuff, we don't need to be eating as much as we eat. People don't understand that.
Mm-mm.
When you really like, you need food, but you need water.
Oh,
food is the extra. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, again, I'm not an expert, because I saw somebody ask, was not an expert, but just for me, making understanding of of what you put in your body. I just need 5 meals, 5 big meals, get it over with, and move on to the next thing. Because the things that I'm trying to do, when I eat horrible food, I'm thinking about it. I can't wait to get it, and then I sit and eat, and I'm watching horrible stuff on TV, and it's just everything I'm consuming is just horrible. And then you just look like, I just wasted an hour with this trash.
Right.
When I could have did the things I could do in an hour when I'm focused on something, it's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's 5 meals a week is my plan for my optimal eating habits going on into the future. So even like you said, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to say that, wouldn't you say that comes from being able to listen to your body? Like, for yourself what you need, being in tune with your own body and understanding what you need. Like you say, you might eat a little, some stuff that you junk or whatever it may be, but you also know what your body can handle.
Right.
So
at least you think or you want to know.
Right.
Or
you have a good idea.
I know. Like
my wife, my wife, and again, I can only go when in a past podcast with me and TB, we was talking about flat Earth. It's all subject, but we're gonna bring it back. And I was like, hey, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it's flat around, because I ain't been outer space or nothing like that. So I don't know what it is. But what I do know, bringing it back, my wife, who is strictly healthy food, okay? She about 6 months in, she said, our third child, I'm going to have him May 24th. Okay. And then I'm just like, okay. She said, make sure you're home around this time. I'm like, okay, sure thing, honey. And then 5 days before, she said, yeah, 24th. He'll be here on Friday. And just like that.
Yeah.
And even when she eats something that she shouldn't be eating, maybe an hour after that, I gotta stop eating this. This ain't good for me. And it's just she just feel it. Yeah, but it's just her, she's able to. And again, this is why I enjoy doing the things that I do, to make sure that my wife is able to just be whatever she wants to be, because she's able to block out all the noise and listen to herself and the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And again,
I spoke to your wife a little while ago, maybe a day or two ago. She was she was at home teaching the babies, and she does homeschooling, right?
Yeah, like D-Rogers' children have never eaten meat. I think you say your son has had chicken before once.
He had a bite of chicken and a bite of turkey. That's it.
So other than that, he's never consumed any flesh other than what he just said his whole life. I mean, he's still how old is your son?
6.
6 years old.
I could tell, because when I spoke to her, and I just, kind of chimed in to see how her day was going and everything. And she said her day went good, and she was homeschooling. And then she said, she used a different name for it though. And then she said that she was in a rocking chair with the baby boy. So, she had a peaceful day.
My children are learning, they're learning Swahili and Spanish.
Wow.
Like, bro, my son was saying something, right? I'm like, boy, talk normal. She was like, no, honey, he's saying he wants some grapes. That's in Swahili. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad.
Wow.
My bad, brother.
That's dope.
Do you think,
I'm gonna tell you, it ain't nothing like a woman being able to be in a position where she can be free, even
Yeah.
in her marriage and within herself. And I could tell that just from the few conversations that I had with her, like that piece resonated through the conversation. I haven't even met her. And I could tell how much peace she has. So, you know, I have to contribute that to not only her own research and educating herself and being one with herself, but, you know, the way that you're loving her. So peace to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we've done this on a public forum or not.
Right.
You and her have an amazing thing going on,
yeah,
bro.
We love it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I just want to tip my hat to you, period. I mean, I know you didn't per se do it, but watching, we talked to you about this before, but watching that home birth.
Drodgers.
Well, we actually went back and we did watch the one where you was crying like a baby.
Hey, right. Yeah.
But I ain't dissing you because I probably would have done the same thing. But he was crying though. So if you want to see a grown man cry, go look at Drodgers' first video when he delivered his son. His first, he was, I mean,
when she let that noise crying, out when she was having y'all's baby.
But on your newest baby, if y'all go to Drodgers' page, I'm sure he might have it posted on there. I can't think of the website or the young lady who helped
Birth by Grace.
The birth process.
Yeah, Birth by Grace.
Okay, so I don't know if it's on your personal page or it's on Birth by Grace page.
The third baby, that's on her page because she had a whole production team and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, if you look at it, he done it twice. So you can either see the Cry Drodge video,
yes,
or the newest one.
Hey, I was crying too, Drodge. Ain't my child.
It almost got me. It almost
and
got
I was done.
It messed me up because it was a girl.
See, he's done 2 in-home births with his wife.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so if that don't tell you the level of commitment to
the
just do things the original way, and just what, like you said, the type of discipline and that it takes to do that. We're talking no epidurals,
none of that.
We're not talking any of that. We're talking contractions hidden and hard, and
no prenatals, none of that. Just fruit and vegetables, bro. Fruit and then go ahead.
Go ahead, fam. You got
it. No, I was just gonna say, and I know that she makes sure that you have the things you need on the road as well.
Right.
So she's not only taking care of home, but she's also making sure she takes care of you when you're gone.
Yeah.
And so
and
that's awesome.
And you know, it's funny because it's like, man, y'all marriage is perfect. And, you know, it's like, you know, we have our, you know, back and forth as all marriages do, but it's just
as you shall,
right?
As you should.
But again, it's 5 minutes, bro. And then we laughing and joking, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the thing about it, again, it's just the way that she is God to me. Woman is God. I don't care what we can argue till we die. Woman is God.
Yeah, I mean,
again, if you
creator.
a giver of life, nurturer.
Definitely.
That don't sound, you know what I'm saying? So it's just when I look at that, okay, let me worship her. And I'm gonna be her king, her provider, her protector. And it's just, again, and everybody ain't gotta be this way. Okay, this is just what works for me and my wife. Right. Because when I do that, so many people are like, you know, what are you saying? I'm just saying this is what worked for us. But with that, again, it's just it's just so simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just so simple. It's just,
which I'm sure for you coming off the road gives you a lot of peace.
Yeah. Oh my God. Again,
I mean, with everything you do to be able to come home, you know that she's happy, she's at peace, your house is okay, she's gorgeous, she's not, you know, and I'm sure the way she eats, she's smelling fantabulous.
Yes. I ain't gonna tell you what I be doing.
But when you eating like that, it does come through your pores and other places. So that's amazing.
Yeah, and again,
I love it.
That's what when people be like, man, why you always smiling and happy? It's like, bro, like again, the main thing I've always wanted was to have a son, to give him my name. My son is the 4th, so he's the 4th David, and just have a peaceful home.
Right.
So I got that already. So everything else is just a plus. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even out here, because I be looking at truck drivers like, why y'all so angry? Why y'all?
Yes.
We supposed to be making the kind of money we make. Why y'all angry? What in the world? You know what I'm saying? But maybe at home ain't good, or I don't know. But it's just like
disturbed.
And it's funny because I really I wanted to be married and all this stuff, but I never thought of this kind of marriage. Really, I wanted my wife to stay home and stuff, but like I lucked up. I didn't know it would be this great. You know what I'm saying?
I did too.
I was like, and then you just think like, damn, bro, like I didn't really think of the marriage to be like this, but God, this shit is just because you know how most people they be like, shit, when you get married, man, blah 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 blah. When you have kids, oh, blah 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 blah. And it's like,
yeah.
Like we going on 8 years and we still in the honeymoon stage.
Oh,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, because even like I had my stepdad, he's like, I know you want to have kids, but what you gonna do when you're breastfeeding? Are you gonna be jealous? Because I'm like, what? Why would I be jealous? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And then I got family that got like 5, 6 kids. Like, bro, you after your first one, man, you ain't gonna want no more. And again, with the lifestyle that we live, my children don't cost me a lot of money. Okay,
right.
Now our food bill does, but my wife made the baby food, so she would get applesauce and sweet potatoes and stuff like that, and make the baby food herself.
Like food processor and all of that.
Right. Clothes. My kids ain't got to be in Jordans and name brand. None of it's like all the extra stuff people be talking. It's like, but no, it ain't got to be. You don't have to do the stuff that everybody else doing.
He don't want Jordans. He wants Spider-Man shoes.
She is a virtuous woman.
Why you buying Jordans for your child? He don't want that.
She feels
my grandmother told me, she said, you find a woman that will stretch your dollar.
Yeah.
And that's my wife. I mean, she will stretch. Yeah, she will stretch the hell out that dollar.
You're a woman that will stretch your dollar, not stress you.
Right. And it's just like, man. Right. And it's just like, bro, it's just beautiful, man. So, it's just being able to eat this way and have a clear mind and really just receive knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It just, and when I always say life is simple, choose to be happy. This is how we choose to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So
choice.
It's and again, it's because going back to the question of what to do when we're on the road. What people have to understand, there's only one you. Okay, if you don't take care of yourself, you die, kill over. Guess what they're gonna do with your truck? Put somebody else in it.
That's a fact.
So when people say, man, I can't get to a Walmart. Hey, bro, I'm not trying to hear that. And I understand sometimes, depending on your situation and being in car hauling, I can't lie, being in car hauling, because there's no real time sensitive stuff. And, it is good money. So you got to run your head off. But
right.
I make sure, because now, especially in the car hauling, I take 13-hour work shifts. And I take 11-hour breaks. Okay. And that's and I go to bed at the same time every night. And I wake up at the same time every night. So whatever I don't get done during the day, I'm done. Mm-hmm. And again, that's because I'm taking care of myself. Just like TV said, you gotta, I tell people, you gotta stay in your happy place.
Yes.
No, I say my mom, my wife, my children. Because if I'm not happy, I can't take care of you.
Nope.
That's the truth.
So I got to, and again, I tell people, I'm very selfish. Okay. I'm a selfish person. The way that I'm selfish, I invest in people. By investing in people, no matter what, I should be okay. Because if I fall off, I make a lean on this person, lean on that person until I get back on my feet. That's how I take care of myself. Right. I make sure the people around me are taken care of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're a giver.
And then they reciprocate that. Like it's like a circle of success. Like
facts.
You know what I mean? Facts. If you'll never fall off if everybody in your clique can take if you do fall off, everybody in your clique can give a little bit and put you back on your feet.
Right.
Put you
And
back on your feet.
they don't miss
And
a
then
beat.
Right.
And it just keep anybody for, hey, bro, we got you. Boom. Boom. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Each other's crutches, like Jay-Z said.
Right.
So D-Raj, I overheard you on your live saying how you were going to be calling people every day.
Mm-hmm.
Are we a part of this plan? and if
you
so,
can
how do
be.
you get on this plan? How do you get on this plan?
You can. Well, the call is the people is $40, right?
Okay.
So it was for each. It was for each. It's $1 a day.
Okay. So
Because
the $40. Okay.
And this is for individuals who may have a hard time staying self-disciplined, self-motivated. So you literally going to check in on these individuals on a daily basis.
Motivation every day.
And answer questions.
And answer questions. Let them know, hey, look, tomorrow, this is what you need to expect. So in your mind, you can be like, oh, I'm telling you now, hey, bro, you're not dying. It's just your body detoxing.
Right.
Just relax. If you're again, you have to take care of yourself. So being a truck driver, if you're tired, pull the truck over, take a nap. No, man, I got to eat something. Okay, well, if you're gonna eat something, you got some grapes or some food in your cooler. No, I'm gonna stop at the truck stop. Hey, that's not what we're trying to do here. Okay, the way you gotta think about it. When I talk with my business partner, everything is about investing.
Right.
Okay. Everything is this food stuff. It's an investment. Okay. So if I eat this cheeseburger or if I eat this apple, what's a better return on investment? Right. Now, of course, this cheeseburger gonna cost me $5. This apple gonna cost me $1. Now, if I eat this cheeseburger, I'm probably gonna be hungry for a while, but I'm not gonna get any nutrients. If I eat this apple, my stomach's gonna be hungry because of the way we eat, but my body won't be hungry.
Well, even if you get that 99-cent burger, it's gonna give you no health benefit, and for real,
none.
In 5 minutes, you ain't gonna even know you ate it.
Right, and the empty calories that's in it, it's gonna cost you because what we did, we converted calories into time, right? So an average mile is going to get you about 100 calories burned off.
Okay.
So if you eat a combo meal from Hardee's, it's going to cost you almost 2,000 calories. So that's 20 miles. So if you say a running mile, people run a mile, maybe what? Let's say 10 minutes, right?
Okay.
The average person. Right. So that's 10 minutes times 20. So that's what an hour and so 2 hours. 2 hours. About 2 hours, somewhere around there. I know the math's not right, but we talk.
Right.
20. So whatever. About an hour and 40 minutes. There we go. Hour and 40 minutes. So that's an hour and 40 minutes that you need to burn that stuff off.
Right.
But if you ate 5 apples, which is 95 calories.
Right.
One, it's going to burn off itself. And you don't got to do all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go run it off. So when you look at that, you think, okay, what is the return on investment when I eat this food over here?
Right.
Right.
It's just an easy, you know what I'm saying, for your body and for you to just to clean it out, man. And when you see how much food consumes your life, when you start fasting, it just opens your eyes. You know what I'm saying? It opens your eyes. So
that's a fact. I see somebody we be trucking said it's all about accountability with yourself. He says, I'm lacking in that area this year. I left my self-control in 2019.
Gotta get it back, bro.
Gotta get that back. 2020 has tested everybody.
What?
Yeah.
2020 has pushed everybody's buttons, has pushed everyone to the limit. But the greatest part about that is we still here.
Still here, bro.
So as much as we've been beat and battered and bruised, and everyone has been through basic hell in comparison to other years, we're all still here. Right. So we're fighting a good fight. You know, we're still in the fight. And I'm not done. I don't feel done. You know what I mean? I don't feel beat. I don't feel like I have to tuck my tail and go lick my wounds. Like I'm still in the fight. I still feel good about my fight.
Yeah, I think 2020 has caused us to go back to the basics, you know.
Facts.
Whether it's like D-Raj was talking about, you know, loving ourselves, being committed to being better in every aspect of our lives, relationships with our family members, spending time, you know, as before we was always just like consumed with ourselves. And now, you know, since 2020, we've learned our family members.
Right.
Because we're stuck with them.
Right. Yeah. I've always said with this whole
we've learned how to make our money stretch because money was funny. So, you know, a lot of things have changed.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like if people come out of this 2020 the same exact way that they came into it, you didn't learn anything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, hey, brother.
This thing should have given everyone a new perspective on what's necessary, you know, teach you how to deal with needs over wants. Like everyone should have been practicing some of those type of self-control tactics just for no more reason than the fact that you don't have an option to do anything else. Like learn how to sit in the house and quiet yourself, quiet your mind, quiet everything around you, because you can't just go anymore.
Right.
I mean, things are opening up now, but there was one point where everybody was pretty much stagnant in the home.
Yeah.
If you went through that whole process and you came out the other end no greater of a person than you went in,
you got to reevaluate
this whole thing
was
for not
yourself.
Right.
You know, I'm not no overly super religious and all that kind of stuff, but you know, certain things I do not know and understand that everything happens for a reason, whether or not I know the answer for it or not. Nothing happens by chance.
Right.
So with what we're going through, like I said, if you don't come out of this closer to your God, whatever that may be, if you don't come out this closer to your family, had possibly picked up, or I should say eliminated a lot of old habits,
created more income,
because everyone had a good amount of time to work on self.
Lord Jesus,
if all you did was take this time to try to figure out a way to still be outside, to still do everything that you normally did,
you missed it.
You missed it.
Right.
That's yours. You just picked that up.
No. That's going on the truck. It's going on the truck, bro. Don't do that.
I just seen the tag in the window, and I just figured you just copped something.
The all black right there. 2021. Yeah.
That's you?
No, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Going on the truck, bro.
So you going to work right now?
I'm
so
at
you
work.
About to start loading your trailer?
Yeah.
You at work?
I'm at work.
So you about to load your trailer?
You picking up some vehicles?
Yeah. I'm at the Kia plant, and I'm going home in the morning. So I just
you in Alabama?
Well, to the border. I'm in West Point.
Okay, I won't try to give any more specifics on.
Oh no, they can't. Hey, bro, they can't get in here. You got to have.
I feel like I've been going through Alabama. I feel like I remember seeing a Kia.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta have. You can't just come up in here. So I ain't worried about nobody coming in here. So
okay,
but yeah, it's you know, going through like, bro. Let me do a confession. Like you talking about going through something. Like, you know, I've been doing this trucking thing, and again, people think that my trucking career is flawless. It's not. I just handle it different than most people.
Right.
But at the beginning of the year, I leased a truck. COVID happened.
Yes.
3 months, my truck sat, still made payments. Once I got the truck on the road a week later, it got into an accident. Sat another month during all this time. Now, mind you, I just had my third child. Mind you, the car hauling slowed down. So I wasn't working. You know, I still had my company going, but I wasn't working. Again, I pay myself from what I do, because you got to keep your money in your business. But anyway.
Facts.
And you want to talk about like, holy smokes, you know what I'm saying? And eye opening. And it's like, yo, okay, now is the time, like you said, learning something new, you know, and it's already out there. So get my authority, get my brokerage. It's like, yo, I got to own everything. So now I can make sure that everything is good. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to rely on these, even though it's not bad to rely on these companies, but and to bring stuff back to the truckers, you know, and actually care about the truckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the things that I learned and other concepts that I've learned that, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all, but I can't tell too. Y'all got to pay for that. I'm sorry, y'all got to pay for that. But other people, you know what I'm saying? But concepts that I've learned of how the wealthy are doing things. And like you said, when I was home for a month and a half, 2 months, like I said, the amount of books I was reading, man. And the things that I learned, it's just like, yo, like we're just about to, like you said, we got to go to another level. And it was all in this opening, because what people understand, you know, I lost money in the pandemic, but on the backside with my investments, I made a lot of money. Okay. And sure that's what you want to be able to do. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to, in these, because that's all it is. These times where the market dips, that's where the rich get richer.
Right.
Because what's going to happen is, right, you're going to let go of your stuff and sell it for cheap. I have a ton of cash here. Yep, give it to me for cheap. I'm gonna take all this land over here, all this property, and then once the market get back up, I bought it for $1,000, but now it's worth $100,000.
Right. Smart.
Right.
And you just have to be
those ups and downs. It's strategically done that way. Like this stuff is not accidental. That's markets moving and money moving is how this goes.
Right.
And again, just Jeff Bezos said this in an interview, right? When they did a third quarter earnings call.
And that's the owner of Amazon, right?
Of Amazon.
Yeah.
He said, somebody came up to him and said, hey, congratulations for your Q3 earnings. This man said, you know, to be respectful, I said, thank you. But in his mind, he was like, baby, I already knew this. I projected this 3 years ago.
Right.
He's already on third quarter 3 years from now. So if he's thinking like that, what do you think they're thinking in the system that we live in? You think they just letting stuff happen out of nowhere?
Right.
No, this stuff is, they're writing stuff down and planning it. Yeah. So it's like, you know, for you to understand that this is how the successful think. And again, when we come to this, again, bringing it back to fasting, bringing it back to health, you have to be disciplined.
Right. Yes.
You have, because that's the difference.
Get rid of that mental fog.
Right. That's the difference between you and Jeff Bezos. It ain't the money. It's the discipline. Because again, we all got the same 24 hours and stuff but it's just what he did with his time was different than what you did with your time.
Right. Because I talked about it earlier. I spent 15 years chasing tail.
Bro, you ain't never lied, bro. That's why
in the midst of it, it was great. But here I stand at 45. I lost 15 years.
And again, that's what makes us great husbands.
Fisted in the wind.
Right. That's what makes us great husbands. Because we was like, we over here looking back like, what the hell was we doing? Oh no.
Distracted,
right.
Unfocused, undisciplined.
Right.
I just was happy that I had this industry, that I didn't completely screw my license up, and I had this industry, and as well as my wife, to help me get things back in order. So I was lucky to find trucking. Like when people talk so much about getting out and doing something other than, bro, I don't have no other options where I can make the bread I make and live the life I live without watching my back. I can't.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know any other way. I don't know other people that can put me in a position to do that.
Right.
There's no, you know, stuff being passed down and family legacies and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But we're gonna change that.
I have to be the start of it.
Right. And he literally got into trucking from these conversations just like this. Coming on YouTube, listening to you know, other truckers talking, and that's how he got into
like,
it.
yo, I'm not gonna do this forklift thing no more. I don't want to be 60 years old unloading trucks and trailers on a forklift and hopping off a forklift and building pallets. I don't want to be the old dude at the job, barely walking around and can't.
Right.
You know what I mean? They like, Pops, get out of the way, old dude. I don't want to be working at Walmart as a greeter in 20 years.
Yeah.
Like I got a small window of where I feel good. I still feel like I can move and shake, but I feel like I'm going to live.
Yeah.
Like years ago, growing up younger, I always questioned my demise. I never even thought I would have a long-standing life. My wife hate what I said, but I always feel like at 55 years old, I'm gonna be dead. Like I feel that.
Telling him stuff.
I feel that. I feel like I got.
I'm gonna pray for you.
I know. I'm just saying. I've always looked at things from a short lens.
Right.
I've never put that scope on and looked at the end game.
Right.
I've always only dealt with what was in front of me, and that works good in some arenas.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about life overall, the forward thinker is who wins.
Yeah.
Like we're not in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
We're physically in 2020 in October, but my mind and our business thoughts, we're already in 2021 already. 2020 is over with.
Right.
You know what I mean? This last month of taxes and this last quarter and all that, this year is a wrap. The money that you've made, it's done already.
It's done,
Right now, you're in preparation for 2021. So if you someone that's still walking around and you thinking of 2020 and trying to do this for right now, what you're gonna do in the next 30 days?
Change your thinking.
Yeah. Because you only react to life.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But thinking forward is something that I never really did much because like I said, I never thought my money was always
funny
through crooked sideways aspects. I never had money that I could per se count on and know would be there. So I've always lived on the fly with any and everything. So getting into this industry is something that I can kind of strategically put a plan together and little by little execute the plan and see the results blossom in front of my face.
Right.
So I know the path that I'm on is a proper one because I've slowed down.
Yeah.
A lot.
You know,
a lot.
My dog got my back.
Right.
I know she do. She's showing and proving not just her loyalty, but she's just showing and proving the goodness that she was raised with.
Do you think it was her that slowed you down?
I didn't take that from her. Do I think it was her that slowed me down? I know it was me ultimately, but she motivated me because I had to realize or think.
I got a good one. Can't let it go.
I was in control of my actions and motions before, and it turned out this way. How about I listen to someone that's really looking out for my best interest because I lived my life not doing that.
Right.
I say I spent plenty of years kind of being someone else or being what others would want me to be or just succumbing to my surroundings and the people that surround me. So whatever they do, that's what I do.
Right.
And even if I don't really want to do it, that's just how the game went. That's just how it was.
Right. Right.
You kind of, and not that I ain't know nothing great or nothing, none of those things, but like singing, I've talked this to my wife. Like, I have the ability to sing, bro. Like I ain't saying I'm Luther. I'm not going there. Y'all will never hear me do it.
He can sing for real, y'all.
Singing is something that I literally can do.
Right.
But growing up in my hood in the 90s, you won't do no singing, bro.
No.
I rapped because that's what we did, and that's what you do, and that's what the masculine does, and the masculinity, and you rap.
Right.
You spit bars, cuz.
Right.
So that's what I did.
Bars,
I ain't saying, like I said, I'll never sit here and say I was going to be this singer, that singer, and not to even harp on anything physical. But I really feel like at this point now, I dropped the ball because I could have been a basic average singer looking the way that I look, and I could have had a career in that industry if I just believed in myself,
right,
and really put my best foot forward and done what I love to do.
Right.
But I literally put my own dreams and thoughts to a degree to the side to almost do what I felt like others wanted me to do. And that's some sucker stuff, bro.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we do that because of our environments, and a lot of people don't dream. They don't believe. They don't see it before they see it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you have to be around people that are like that. Like we talked to D-Rod, we talked to TB and Way Too Fly and trucker named Jay and all.
I see you, Johnson's logic. I feel you, bro.
These are people that's in around our circle that see it before they see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're strategic, you're disciplined, you're committed, and whatever you don't know, you're doing the research, and you're implementing those things.
Right.
You know, it's not just talk. So like if we don't see you and we don't see the rest of y'all, we already know something's going on.
Right.
Because y'all doing your research or you're doing whatever you do. But if you're not around that and those things are not bubbling and people are not having those conversations, you can literally become dumbed down.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you may feel like, okay, well, I got this, I can do it. But sometimes it's good to have those. Matter of fact, it's always good to be around other people who have ideas.
Yeah.
Because they can hear what you're saying and help you implement it in a better way or help you get there faster, you know, or whatever. You know, maybe you got what I need that I've been trying to figure out. I'm stuck here.
Right.
And you got it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's really the best part about a lot of us coming together.
Yeah.
Because we all came together as a result of trucking.
Right.
But trucking is not what really bonds us all.
No.
It's our introduction, but it's not what bonds us.
Yeah.
It's the, you know, just being forward thinkers, willing to try things, just striving to be greater is what bonds us.
Right.
That's what holds us
right.
together. It's not the fact that we just all drive trucks, because, you know, everybody drive trucks.
Right. Right.
What separates our relationships from just being truck drivers is the fact that we all can recognize each individual is fighting to be greater. That's looking to be successful.
Yeah.
And we all know no one is an island alone. You know what I mean? There's self. Everybody needs and has some form of help, regardless of the biggest actor, movie star, singer you see. They all have a team.
Yeah.
Right.
They all have, you know, LeBron say he spends $1 million on his body with trainers and things like that. Like there's everybody you see that's polished and just looks the part. If you go behind the scenes, there's always a support staff.
Yeah.
There's always people who are putting that person in front of themselves. There are always going to be people that's there that's pushing them to be great. They're even putting their own dreams to the side to make sure this person is great. It's everywhere like that. I know it to be true. I know people that's professionals in their fields.
Yeah.
But I know they didn't get there alone.
No. And it's funny you say that. Right, because that was one of the things I was waiting to say, because I was like, you know, I want to help some people out in here. Whoever is still in here is like, yo, you have to create a team. You can't do it by yourself. And again, that's just one of the difference in our community and other communities, right? Because again, with the stuff that me and Jay was going through, you had other dark-skinned people saying, no, Jay, man, do your own shit. Do your own stuff. Do your own stuff. And it's like, what?
Right.
What are you talking about? You know, and it's like, yo, we're building something. And again, like you said, because me and TV actually talked about this earlier. The amount of information that we're receiving every day, because again, like you said, there's no reason you shouldn't be making any money, because in your hand, what we're doing right now, you can make money. Absolutely. So, but at the same time, just like your man's healthy family. Yeah, what he said, fasting can hurt you too. Because if you do too much, it can kill you. So the amount of the amount of information you get can mess you up too. So the best thing to do is create you a team. So okay, now once we get the financial stuff, the foundation, boom. Now, okay, you go learn this, you go learn this, you go learn this, I'm gonna go learn that. We bring it back to the table.
Yeah,
and then you create you create teams. That's when I say the difference between us and Jeff Bezos is the discipline. And again, he has teams, and there's nobody, no one's bigger than the team.
And he's probably willing to listen.
Oh my God, that's the main thing.
Because the ideas that we know and that he gets credit for, I guarantee you, there's some of those ideas and thoughts he has or he implements.
But those people understand. They understand. You know, he's the face.
Yes.
So he's going to get it. That's fine. But Jeff Bezos will go back. Hey man, you did a great job on that. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be able to again put the pride aside. So we can all get to where we're trying to get to. Yes. And that's what with me and just like when other people was like, no man, do you own this? Like, what are you talking about?
And I'm
Why
proud
would you tell somebody?
I am.
I'm proud of y'all. By
y'all
the way,
resolved
when I seen
really
that
quick.
going on, I was like, "What is this?"
But again, you know, and Jay would tell you, and that's all I say is like, bruh, we boys, we can talk about it.
Right.
When anytime I go in business with a friend or with anybody, even with TV with the podcast, I'm like, bruh, there are going to be times that we disagree, but as long as we're moving forward in the argument,
right,
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Because again, it's things that I don't see that he sees. There's things that he sees or that I see that he don't see. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we're as long as you sharpening each other, that's the best thing. 'Cause again, me and him, we were arguing about the wrong thing. What we were arguing about wasn't moving us forward.
Right.
So once we talked about it, it's like, oh, because again, this platform that we're on, how we can talk like this. So if I had a problem with Mo, and so many people would be afraid to do this. If I had a problem with Mo, I would, and you was doing a live feed, I would come in here and we would talk about it.
Right.
And we can fix it right. Instead of you making a video and then, oh shoot, I'm gonna make a video. Oh shoot, I'm gonna make a video, and nothing gets handled.
Right.
But to be able to talk about it and resolve it, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because now I was thinking kind of crazy. Man, I was thinking kind of crazy. You know what, bro? Squash that. Now we can move forward. And again, when TV was like, yo, if sometimes you got to cut family off. Yes. Okay. Because I started my investment company 8 years ago.
Or you have to train people, you have to teach people how to treat you.
Yes. Yes. So I started an investment company 8 years ago, right? And I came to my family and said, hey, look, starting an investment company. If you want a percentage, all I asked for was $50. $50, bro.
Wow.
And 30% of my family believed in me, gave me the $50. Okay. The rest of my family, man. Now, the reason I asked
are we talking about people that was strapped for the bread? Or do you think they just didn't believe?
No. Hey, bro, when you're buying your kids iPhones or Jordans, a TV, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Yeah. If we gonna call that strap for money, everybody strap for money then.
Right, right.
Because if you strap for money, then you living on the street. I ain't trying to hear that. But anyway, so but again, the reason I asked for $50 because if at any point in time you feel like the investment company ain't doing something right or I'm doing something wrong, I can give your little ragged $50 back.
Right.
Okay. I give you a little ragged $50 back. But the people that didn't invest, now, some of them talk, he just trying to take your money. I cut them off. Okay. The people that was on the fence, I'm gonna let y'all watch. And as the company grows and you want to get in, guess how much the stock costs then? It's probably gonna cost about $500.
Right.
And you probably gonna get less percent than the people that first got in there. So, but the difference with how, me, you, TB, Two Fly, trucker named Jay, and able to hey man, bouncing ideas off each other. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?
Yes.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let go of some family. I got new family.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that I don't love my family. I love you.
Yeah. You're not replacing or
right.
eliminating, but
right. But it's just to move forward. These are the people I got to put in place.
Yeah.
This is what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So just create a team, man. Don't be afraid to work with somebody. Don't be afraid to be the second man. I mean, the second person. It's okay. And my example is because one of my indirect mentors is Warren Buffett. Okay. And I always say, Warren Buffett's right-hand man. Now he's not worth 80 billion like Warren Buffett, but he's worth 2 billion. I'm okay with that. I can take that. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that. That's all. Hey, bro. Hey, what you need me to do? I do it. I got you. And again, I've been in situations where, again, this is the reason my business is running how it is in trucking, because I failed so many times before I got to trucking. I've tried to start a school, a football team, a basketball team, a restaurant. I mean, you name it. But again, some of those places, I was like the 8th man on the totem pole. Like with the football thing, I was the receivers coach. But the thing about it is, once I did the research, I said, oh, wait a minute. So if I help them build this, I could possibly make $100,000 a year. Hey, bro, whatever you need me to do. And mind you, for about 6 months, I was doing this and I didn't get paid.
Wow.
Didn't get paid.
Wow.
But I never was like, man, why I can't be the number one man and why I can't be the boss. It ain't even about that. To be a great leader, you first got to be a great follower.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Definitely.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
always felt like, I'm not saying I'm not leader material, because I know I can lead. I mean, I do it all the time. But my nature, for real, I think I've always been a better soldier than that, over the top leader. Like I don't mind playing that part. Like I can lead if that's the position that I'm put in, for sure.
Right.
But I almost like being a soldier.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say over it, but I should say I don't mind being a soldier. I don't have a problem with playing second fiddle, so to speak. If everybody's on the same path to the same goal, like I don't mind playing my part, whatever that part is. I don't have to be the man.
Right. That's
I just want the end goal to happen. So if this is the plan that we put together, you ain't got to worry about
what to do, boss. Right.
Yeah, you got to worry about me doing my part, because I'm gonna do my part.
Right. And again, as the plan grows, yes, I am second fiddle, but now I'm going to be in charge of this department.
Right.
So now, because I was a great follower in this person to get this where we need to get it to, now I can be a great leader in my division.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but people, when you got to think big. Some people it's small. You got to think big. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you thinking like that, man, like I said, just get you a team, man. Don't think you got to do it by you can't. I mean, not that you can't do it by yourself. And that's the thing too, when guys talk about the lethal fleet and fleet whatever it's like, bruh, you guys are thinking small. Stop thinking so small. Okay, I'm thinking so much bigger than a than a daggone truck payment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking, but that truck payment is so past my, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about growing this business, getting to where I needed to get to, and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's when you think big, don't be afraid. And again, like I said, I failed plenty of times. And when people say failure is not an option, for me, shit, I learned so much. You know what I'm saying? I've learned so much. You know what I'm saying? So just get your team, man. Get your team. That's all. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
You already know it, bro. You already know.
Yeah. So
definitely, man. I definitely appreciate you falling through. I know.
Yes.
It's hard to stop printing the money to come in here and talk to us. So I know you have.
Hey, you know what? Whoa. First of all, wait.
out of there.
No, wait a minute. I'm about to expose y'all, bro. Let me ask you a question.
And I heard you say I had $20,000 swallowed in my pocket, bro. I heard you say that.
I heard.
And it was only 17, man.
Look, I'm about to expose y'all, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. When y'all get paid on payday, did y'all go check your account? Y'all just keep driving.
We just keep driving.
Exactly. Okay, that's how you know the motherfucker. They got money, people. Hey, people that ain't got money. Like, but when people ain't got no money, as soon as they wake up, they're like on the phone. Let me see. Oh, make sure my check right. So y'all don't even check that, huh? Look, I check my account every day because I'm so afraid.
To be honest with you,
we know why she
does.
I know what's
but
in
to be honest
there
with you,
regular.
to be honest with you, D-Raj, I don't know what's in my account right now.
Yeah, I pay attention.
Must be nice.
My wife knows.
Yeah, I pay attention.
And if I ask, she'll tell me. But as far as me, I have the app to check accounts, but I don't even think I've even set it up. Like I don't even know how to get right now. Now,
D-Raj, let me tell you. You know when he started,
I just trust the woman that I have to do her job, and she's the secretary.
You know what?
So
when he started looking or looking a little weird is when I pick that phone up and I call the bank. If I'm calling the bank, he knows something up.
I'm listening. Like,
what's going on? I was like, I got it.
Right.
Yeah, but
So do you even know your PIN code number?
Nope.
Not to the main account, no.
But y'all calling me rich, okay? You calling me, hey, bro.
I mean, she knows it. I'm just saying, me
but
myself.
Again, bro.
I'm money. I strive and I make sure we make it.
Right.
She does. What's the statement you say your grandma told you?
Oh, stretch the money.
That's her.
Oh, okay.
So I make it. She stretches.
So you make enough money that you ain't got to even worry about the money. That's what you're saying.
We trying to make some more.
Yes, D-Raj.
So again, people, this how the rich get richer. Okay, this how the rich get richer.
I think about what I'm making per load, and I think that part of it. But on a weekly basis, I don't really ask about if the deposit went in yet.
Again, I just exposed Married to the Miles. That's how rich they are. They don't even check their account. Don't even check their account.
Rich and happiness. Rich and happiness.
Look, she checked the account every quarter. That's what she just said. I check the account every quarter. She don't even check. She's like, you know what? It's the third quarter. Let's go and see what we got. I see that. I just had to expose y'all. That's all. I just had to expose you.
Just loads alone and knowing what the rates are. You know, I have in my head what that weekly payout should be. I do. I have an roundabout.
Right.
But to the exact dollar.
So you be like, as long as there's two numbers in front of the comma, we good. That's what you be saying every week.
Something like that.
Two commas. Okay. Yeah. Hey, bro, I just wanted to expose y'all. That's all. I wanted the people to know the truth where the real money is at. Okay. It's my bad. Hold on. It's over here. Okay. So that's all.
All right.
Yeah, I check my account every morning sweating, okay?
It's over here.
I be checking my account in the morning. I be sweating like, boy, I hope I got some money here to feed my kids. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, right. She making them sweet potato and applesauce food.
You know what I'm saying? Baby, I don't know about this week, baby. You may not. Hey, look, y'all gonna have to go to the little shelter now. I don't know, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just had to expose y'all. That's all before we got out of here. That's all.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's King D-Raj, man. Make sure y'all go follow him on all the social media stuff. He don't do social media. What you said, 10 minutes a day? You give yourself 30 minutes a day, something like that?
Well, I give each app about 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes a day. And I turn all my notifications off. So I don't be too much into it because it's just, again, the things that I'm trying to do, I just don't have the time. So, you know, the reason I'm on here like this is it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's the Saturday night, Sunday morning, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I got time, but during the week, we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So
I can dig it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I got to catch up to y'all.
Definitely, this King D-Raj, man. Y'all follow him on all his
make sure y'all
social media things. King D-Raj on
him about this
all that good stuff. King D-Raj on YouTube, and watch him make millions. I mean, as you see, As you see,
Nah. Hey, bro, again, if you make millions of dollars, you don't check your account every day. You check it every quarter. So that's y'all. So let's just be real, okay? Okay. Look, if you making millions, you're not gonna be having to load up cars at 12 o'clock at night. Okay. You don't make millions doing that. Okay. You make millions sitting in the hey bro, what is it? You said what that's the $1 million house you're sitting in. That's a nice little background, and I ain't got look at my background.
We live in the basement.
We're in the basement, man.
That.
This is a basement, bro.
This is a basement.
Oh, you said that's your third property? What you said?
I said this is a basement. This is the floor level of a townhouse, bro.
So we not good enough to know what you got upstairs. You take us down to the. Oh, okay, cool. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, dog. Hey, bro, I'm with you. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
man. We do what we gotta do, man. The family, everybody is good, and we're blessed to be in the position that we're in right now. But it's been hard work. It's been a lot of discipline, a lot of dedication, and that commitment word we've been talking about. You know,
discipline.
We walked away from a lot. We put our family through a lot.
Yes, we have.
So little by little, you know, we owe ourselves, we owe them, and you know, it's up to us to break. We talking generational curses, and you know, everybody talks all that kind of stuff. So instead of looking around trying to figure out who's going to be the one to do it, she and I both stepped up to the plate individually for both of our families separately, and collectively we're gonna all come together and get it right.
That's what that's all it's about right there.
That's the mission, bro.
Right. I'm with you. I just want to, whatever crumbs y'all drop on the floor, bro, that's all I want. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just want the crumbs. That's it, bro. Hey, bro, just throw the scraps down here. I get them, bro. No, that's all I'm saying, bro. Just throw the scraps, throw them down there. I got it, bro. I got it.
Yeah,
all right, well, the fast is slowly approaching, bro. We definitely hit you up, let you know when we get back out on the road. And we're all prepared for this winter because it's going to be a rough one. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do.
Yeah.
I mean, if this year if it don't show nothing else, it's going to be ugly. So something about this winter just don't feel good, but it's going to be what's going to be.
Prepare yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro. So like I said, everybody go follow. This is the super duper crown king. D-Raj, baby.
No doubt.
Stay safe.
We appreciate you, bro.
All right. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, so that's D-Raj, ladies and gentlemen, man. This whole podcast today probably would have went a whole nother way. I had a few other ideas of things that I wanted to implement. But again, Trucker Brown come in and
always messes
alter everything.
Right.
Then Smitty come in and he makes it negative.
Smitty was a good one.
Then Jay come in and he screw everything up, you know.
And way too flashy slid in here, but she right along with him.
Now, I thought she was gonna get, but she would have been there sloppy with it too. So that wouldn't help. So my little plan just got derailed completely. But it's all good, man.
But y'all make sure that y'all also go over and follow at The Healing Family
on Instagram
and Facebook, and get y'all some of that sea moss. They have elderberry capsules,
right?
And they also have the sea moss that's not gelled. We got the kind that was gelled, but they have the kind also that's in its raw state. And they have a whole bunch of other products that I can't. It slips my mind right now, but y'all make sure y'all go over there and support.
Yes.
The Healing Family.
And if not, if you do have local herb places and you know, just health food or health conscious stores in your area, patronize them.
Right.
You know, shop local if you can, local markets, small markets, mom and pop type thing. You know, everybody need that bread. Everybody need that circulation of commerce. So, you know, when you can, definitely make your purchases from local people that you possibly know of already. I'm sure there's enough of us that know people that's striving to do this, striving to do that. So, you know, just kind of help those people. You know what I mean? Everybody know people that got the t-shirt company or t-shirt business or any type of business that, you know, may be in the same realm of areas and things that you're into.
And let me say this.
Patronize them the best you
can. Let me say this right quick while we preparing to leave up out of here. Support comes in so many different ways, y'all. I'm telling you, from just liking, commenting, sharing, telling people about what other people have going on, showing up like y'all did in this live feed. We appreciate you. All of that, because you don't know what a person is going through. You don't know what they have gone through. I just saw that Lock and Power lost their parents, their mothers, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, this year. And they expressed that in the live. I just didn't think it was appropriate timing for me to even, say the comment.
Yeah, but I've seen that too.
I'm so sorry to hear that. And we're sending out our condolences to you and your husband, your family. And y'all keep y'all heads up, because y'all haven't skipped a beat. We watch y'all, we follow y'all, and we just hoping everything works out with y'all in that situation. And everybody else that's on here, all our people, Brandy, my sister came in here, Tortilla, my mom was in here, Erlene, Ray David, he was in here. We also had let's run it down. Let's run it down. My phone died.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wasn't able to see.
Gotcha.
SoCal came over here. He just came in here.
SoCal, what up, bro?
That's crazy. You know what? I'm just realizing we're on East Coast time, so it's probably a little earlier for those of y'all who are.
It's 9:15 on the West.
Right. We've been on here now for almost 3 hours.
So all my West Coasters, you already know what it is. What's up? I can never do that with the second hand. I can't do it without making myself do it. But
oh my goodness.
You did.
Yeah, but we just wanted to give a shout out. Make sure we say hello to everybody. This is new for us, but we're going to keep it coming.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a lot of really, really interesting people that we're going to be bringing on the live feed that have a lot of great things going on. And then we're going to also get some of y'all in here so that y'all can chop it up with us, some truckers, team truckers. We definitely want to get Beauty and the Beast and This Be Trucking.
Yes, because we have some team topics.
Living in between the lines, locking, trucking. These are some of my peeps that we shouting out right now. Lock and Power, all of y'all over here. I can't think of too many other people off the top of my head that I know are teams. Who else? What other teams you know? We
just spoke to Steve earlier today.
The Real Trucker.
With the Real Trucking couple.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so many, man.
Right. Because we all need to talk. Go Phoenix, we appreciate you.
00 Savage, you already know what it is. Out there riding around.
Brandy, what you was asking me, boo? Because I don't know. You said we didn't answer you. What were you asking?
Oh, I paused the music for you, B. What's going on, Brandy? Where you at?
When y'all driving through Jacksonville, North Carolina.
As of right now, we don't know that. But definitely we'll be more conscious of when we are in specific areas where we know people are, and maybe we will start to really reach out and allow people the opportunity to come check on us, because it's an amazing thing to be cross country or in various places of the country and be approached by people who follow us. It's a great and cool feeling. So we definitely appreciate and just respect all those that follow and watch what we do and that appreciate the things that we do, because there's so many that we watch and appreciate. So when we get that kind of love, I definitely feel it and I understand it, because I feel that way about so many other people that we see.
Oh yeah. It's so many of y'all that encourage us on a day-to-day basis. You know, this trucking thing, every day is not a good day.
Nope.
But we make it a good day. We try to make it a good day, because we can't be out here on this road with our minds not being on what we doing. So things like this, live feeds, conversations, when people are your pictures. I see people posting sunsets,
yes,
sunrises, and showing driving down the road, getting this money, your family, home time, all that. Keep it coming. People need to see that because everybody don't have these things.
We were just talking about that today. Never dim your light.
Never.
To try to protect the feelings of other grown people. Because when you do that, you alienate the people who are motivated from your actions. They are motivated from the things that you do. So you don't not show your growth. Do not show your achievements.
Right.
Worrying about the emotional state of another grown person.
Right.
Do what you got to do, because like I say, when you do that, you alienate the people that are watching you for motivation.
Right.
And that's the real killer.
It is.
If somebody feels sideways about your achievements and things that you're striving for and working hard for, because this ain't handouts. We're not talking about no silver spoon in your mouth. You're talking about getting up every day, putting your work in. And when you do that, you should be rewarded. And when you display those rewards and show those rewards, you're not doing the 90 boo-boo thing.
Right.
You saying, hey,
you can do it
I
too.
did this. You can do this too.
Right.
So you can't alienate those who look to you for.
We appreciate you too, Lock and Power.
Those that look to you for motivation, worrying about who's going to be frustrated or sad or feel any kind of way about your achievement. That's your achievement.
And they don't know what you've been through.
Facts.
I used to always say this, don't put your mouth on anything that someone else is doing, because you don't know what they battling. You don't know.
You don't.
You don't know. And if you see somebody and you feel like they're not, you know how you can see people go up and down in their moods, and maybe you might see them posting 1 minute, you don't see them for a while. Me personally, pray for them.
Yeah.
Reach out to them. Send them a DM. Do something. Say, I'm just thinking about you. You never know how those little comments, those reaching out, how it can affect that person.
Facts.
Because a lot of people are really alone out here on the truck. They have chosen this career to escape. Some people can't live their lives freely.
Nope.
Unless they do become truckers, because they're able to isolate and not have to deal with maybe family and friends or people or the judgment of other people. So there's a lot of different reasons why people become truckers.
That's right.
But it's all should be respected.
So what we're trying to do is give those truckers, some type of entertainment, man. Having a cell phone, being out here on this road, you always looking for stimulants and things to stimulate your mind and things like that. So we're going to take this type of platform, to possibly do that, because so many have done it for us. So, if we can help some truckers get down the road, same concept of burning the miles. Like, if you can help people get down the road, get through their drive shift, maybe get a few laughs in, some thought-provoking thoughts, some sparks you while you laying in the bed overnight. We just trying to be better and do better, and we're gonna grow and do it together. So we appreciate everybody who falls through and mess with us.
Here too. I thought they had left out. Yeah, they still in here.
What a dude, nephew. Hey, we're gonna get with Beauty and the Beast. We're gonna get with This Be Trucking, and a few other teams that we know of that's out here, and we're gonna do our best to give the people a real insight on a team, husband and wife team life on this truck, or just spouses on the truck. I don't want to just say husband and wife because it's 2020, and I definitely don't want to alienate anybody. But
and let me just say this: shout out to the female truckers, because I'm gonna tell you, if it wasn't for the women trucking, I would not be with my husband out here teaming. I would not be teaming with him. He has so many amazing people. I think Beauty might have even been one of them, but I have had so many amazing women that I could look at as an example of being a trucker for me to even want to become one. I actually got to speak to today to Tiffany. What is it? Big Heels and Wheels. Is it? Am I saying it wrong?
Heels.
Dang, what is it?
Your phone dead. I know she's part of the Diamond
Right. Tiffany.
Big Wheels and Heels. Tiffany Hannah. Everybody know who
right.
Tiff is.
Tiffany Hannah. And I went live and she came in just to speak and everything. And I remember watching her like before I became a trucker. Because she was all over. This when she was real heavy with her YouTube and with Facebook, Instagram and all that. And I saw her and it was so encouraging to me because she real dainty.
Yeah. Well, we spoke and had interaction with Tiff some years
we
ago.
met her.
But for her to come into your feed today, and what did she tell you, if you don't mind?
Big Wheels and Heels. Thank you, Brandy.
Thank you. God, we tripping, right? Yeah, but she came in and gave you a few words today and just told you to keep pushing, and she was proud of you.
Right.
And
Tiffany is cool.
Doggone right she is.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So we just got to rally together because, we trying to, what we're doing, y'all, and what y'all see, TV and D-Raj and Trucker Named Jay, Way Too Fly. We're trying to take the mess out of trucking and YouTube and bring back real conversations that spark your thoughts and spark ideas and spark us doing better in life. Like all of the mess, we wasn't trying to be a part of none of that. That's why for a long time we didn't really push our YouTube like we should have, and it had nothing to do with y'all. Right. Nothing. It was just the fact that we don't do that at home, and we're not doing this on social media.
Not abroad either. Nope. Not at home or abroad.
So if it couldn't be done the way we felt it needed to be done, then it just wasn't going to be.
Right. So we got a lot of interesting people that we're going to be bringing in, man. We just getting this thing kicked off, but we just going to really tap into people that's around us, to the resources that's around us to bring really good content. We know a lot of people that's in a lot of different fields and a lot of different areas.
Right.
That can really be, like I said, thought-provoking and really just give you different perspectives on life. And that's really what it's all about. Everybody's trying to grow together.
That's right. And everybody got a story to tell. And
we got a few people that I think their stories are interesting enough for people to hear. So, I don't know exactly how the order's going to go. We're doing some reaching out. We've already gotten some responses back. So we're putting together, some scheduling.
I seen you, Beauty.
Some scheduling and things of that nature. But definitely, I would say next feed, we definitely got to do that.
I got you, Beauty and the Beast. Matter of fact, y'all send me y'all sizes. Beauty, send me y'all sizes. We got you.
Facts. Because y'all blessed us last year. No question. Matter of fact,
official. You hear me?
That blessing gonna pay off
hoodies,
again this winter time.
I'm telling you, the quality of their clothing, y'all, is top notch. But they from the West Coast, so that's how they do it.
West, y'all.
I'm moving to the West.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, man, we're gonna shut this joint down. I don't know if we ever been live this long before. Like, I know we didn't come on at 8:30, but we're knocking on 12:30. So
I really enjoyed it, y'all, because like we don't do like a whole lot of like partying or hanging out, but I felt like we had a little party tonight.
That's a fact. I'm with that.
We was live, you know what I'm saying? So.
Hey man, so like I said, this is Married to the Miles live. This is something we're going to try to implement, this whole setup. I mean, of course, we will be in a different location.
Right.
But hopefully we have the Wi-Fi and the bandwidth to run this
unity. That's right, Beauty.
This show on the road. So we're going to try to take this with us, whether we got to stop at hotels or whatever
West
the case
Coast
may be.
Is the best, SoCal.
So we're definitely going to try to continue this type of platform in the future, man. Hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully we can get better at it.
Right.
And bring in some real different people, because we got connections. Like, I don't know if y'all really know
a few folks,
but we know some folks who's doing some things that I love to present you guys for what it is that they do.
Right.
So
and again, make sure y'all go check out the Healing Family on IG, Facebook. Okay, they have all types of natural herbs and products. I know they got the sea moss. We just started it. 1 teaspoon a day on an empty stomach. Soon as you wake up.
It's nasty, but it works.
Yes, it is. And they have like elderberry caps. They do everything themselves. It's all natural. So yeah, check them out. Check them out. And we appreciate you, Trevin. If you in here, we appreciate you coming on here, doing this live with us, giving the people this good information.
So man, y'all know what it is. Or I should say you already know what it is.
We Be Trucking said it was definitely a little get together. Let's do it when we're not on duty next time so we can have a drink.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Let's definitely do that without question. Without question. But hey, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do it, how we get down. So, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mo 80.
Where the music go?
Come on,
I
man. You
like
gonna make
this
me
music.
I know. Well, you're gonna make me do it because I forgot and then I let the close up. Let's start up again. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
This the going out music.
Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mo 804.
And your girl Divine Earth with 1E.
And this is Married to the Miles, man. We appreciate every one of y'all for falling through. We're gonna do this next time. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Follow us on the gram.
At Mo 804.
At Divine Earth.
Yeah, and
at Married to the Miles.
And go follow all our bros, all our sisters, man, and let's make this a movement. Let's go into this 2021 right. So we will see y'all on the next one, man. This is Married to the Miles live. And we appreciate y'all for following through.
Peace.
Dig me?